So let's watch what happens here. I'm trying to remember who. A lot of times you just want your partner to make a ball or leave it over the pocket, especially if it's a blind partnership, so you don't know you've never played with them before, and you maybe have played them in league before and have seen them shoot, but that doesn't mean you know all their little idiosyncrasies like can't do draw or are really good at bank in partnership. I mean, you can lucky for Doug and Rob, they're right and smack dab in the middle, so their skill level's fairly equal. They can just play their game and not worry about what to leave their opponent or how to fashion a breakout. Now in this tournament, they can talk the whole time. That's allowed. You can talk through every shot. Just can't tell them how to shoot it. You can just tell them what to shoot and why. So, you're not 100% blind on your with your partner. And again, it's just for charity and fun. So I see a lot of players taking a serious tone here. So try to lighten it up a bit, but hopefully it gets a little lighter later. But it's going to be a good finish. I'm from a couple of pairings I've seen. There's no telling who's going to pull this one off. On the side note, Doug Carr is donating monies for BROs, EROs, and banking the eight. So I saw a few check marks on the Bank the Eight one, so there is money going toward some type of charity. That's kind of why we got together today. Let's see. Table one has Martin, Doug, and who's shooting now? Try to keep track of who's all shooting. Rob and Michael are shooting right now on the right table. Mike just rattled the ball in. Okay, so that's Doug and Martin getting ball in hand. Um, what are they? Higher or low? We'll find out. He's low. That's a good place to look. Get the trouble ball first if you can. He'd like to. So on the left-hand side, it'd be nice if Doug can jack up, make the five, draw back, and knock the three out. Ooh, be careful with that hand. Once that ball's in your hand becomes a cue ball. So if he actually just touched that three, it'd be ball in hand for the other team, Ray and Dave. Okay, Mike's eyeballing his high ball in the side on the right table. It's going to nudge that 13 toward the corner. That's what he wants for Rob, his partner. Doug's going for a breakout on the left side. Oh, he didn't. He missed the breakout, and Mike missed the shot. So teams are switching now. On the right side, it'll be Bob and Michelle, and on the other side, Marty and Doug still have that issue that Doug did not negotiate well. When you have ball in hand, you shoot him or move him, and he had it on the five. I would have taken that five all day. I think they're the strongest team here, so they shouldn't have to worry too much about the opponent's abilities unless you shoot like that. That was not good. Doug has a bank kick, so Doug's gonna bank the five into the three and try to make the three in the corner. Where on the other table, Bob and Michelle are working away. They've made two balls. Bob's going for a bank shot on that three. Missed it wide. Okay, so oh, it played a safety. There's been a few uncharacteristic safeties today I've seen. Like I said, when you're playing with a partner you're not sure about, it's sometimes better to play the table the way you would have played it as a single. And that was actually a pretty smart move by Martin. Okay, so Rob has five ball. He's left. He's only got one shot, really. It's at 10 or 12 up in the corner. And then try to get shape on the 10 in the side for Michael. That's the right side. You see him eyeballing the shape for the 10 in the side. Whereas Dave kind of has Martin and Doug in a bit of trouble here. They got all these balls to shoot and to hide away with. He's going for 9 in the side. He's just going to roll ahead about 2 feet. Meanwhile, Rob is trying to land above the 6, but don't get behind the 6. And he did get further. That's nice. Perfect. I don't know if that 13 goes by the 2. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it goes in the opposite right bottom corner either. Yeah, I see he's sort of waving the circle. Kind of he wants to land between the 13 and the 8 on the right side table to leave Rob a shot on that 13. So on the other table, you have Ray, who left that position by Dave. And they don't have much trouble. If they can land on the rail between the 10 and 13, they'll get out here. This shot actually lends itself. Oh, Mike kind of stabbed that one. Maybe a bit nervous. He's playing with a pretty good player. Statesman in the Chilliwack Pool League here.
You're so full of it.
I know. I'm so good at it too. But that can make you nervous if you're playing, with a guy who wins a tournament at Anavet's quite regularly, and you're playing shape for him. It can make you a bit nervous. It's nice try on the hook.
He's been known to be knocked out in 2.
Rob has, yes. I've done that once or twice. At least twice out of 20 times I've done that. Yep. Bob and Michelle are back at the table. I think the smart money's on Bob and Michelle. They've already won one, so they've already felt each other out, and they know where they stand. There's some congruency there, so expectations are knowns now. Whereas Rob and Michael Vandermaiden are still feeling each other out and have to play accordingly. Ooh, what's Marty doing? Marty's on the other table, messing up probably breaking out the balls Doug should have broken out with ball in hand, ideally, but I don't blame him for not taking it. He had to jack up to get that 5 in that corner, but he really had to move them in on his shot. Look at this safety. Did he get him? Was that Michelle that shot that or Bob? I just missed the feet. I wish I knew everybody should wear their name on their hand. So I can see who's shooting. This is Ray, definitely, after Marty's bust out. I think Marty was trying something extra, knowing that he had their team as the better team. So he's gonna let it take. There you go. So Marty made a calculated decision to try a low percentage Hollywood shot, thinking that these guys can't run out, even though they won one already against Andy and Deb. He took a calculated risk, and it looks like it's going to pay off for them. This is if Doug can hold his medal here, which I believe he can. He's already eyeballing where it should be, between the 5 and the 10. That's where he's eyeballing. Oh, he's taking the 5 now. I don't like that. You're drawing into trouble. So there's a bit of lack of draw there. Whereas if he went for the other ball, he can go off the rail with control. With draw, you're just drawing the weight you can draw back, and he underhit it. No problem. Marty can go 2 rails for 8 in the side or the corner, the top left corner and the left side. But on the other table, Rob is eyeballing this 13 that I think Bob left him. Bob or Michelle, I didn't see who played that safety. Was not a bad safety. So Marty really hit that light, leaving a long shot Doug hit that very light, which is pretty good. That was Marty. Doug's got a long one in the corner. Just got to shoot this pocket weight, put the pressure on them. You don't have to snap it in there. Just roll it down. It's one thing good about a diamond. You can just roll it in. He snapped it in there pretty good. He got it with authority. But the only issue there was if he missed, it could rattle and then go to a bad spot. Whereas if he rolled at pocket weight, it's sitting over the pocket, and then puts the pressure on the opposing team. So that's table 1. Marty and Doug get 1 ding, and most likely the next table is going to be 2. So I'll just highlight that one for now. Okay, Michelle has got a low ball. She's eyeballing up to 7. She just has to roll this forward. It'd be nice if she could just stop it too. Nice pot. She's such a good potter lately. So Bob got it almost straight in. So he could maybe cheat the pocket a bit and go forward and come up Bob needs to land in the middle of the table for that 6 for Michelle. A little higher than the side. He's drawing it. He's going to snatch this rock. That's a tough draw to draw back 4 feet from 5 feet away. Let's see how he does. Nice draw. Hit it, hit it. He does it. So Michelle just has a simple little stop shot. Don't try to get shaped for Bob. You can make them from anywhere. Just draw a little back so you're not over the 10 ball. You can even do it pocket weight and roll forward and leave Bob a thin cut. Nice one. Like that. Michelle's a force. I think she's top lady this year. Her potting is really good. Nice one. So Bob and Michelle score another. They did the first round. I don't know who they played. Check quickly. Yeah, so Heather Ireland and I'm gonna say
Aaron
Aaron, right? Last name for Aaron?
Downey.
Aaron Downey. So Heather Ireland and Aaron Downey lost to Bob and Michelle, and those are two pretty good shots. It's actually a pretty evenly matched pairing versus each other. Now where do I go? Dashboarding. Okay, we're back on cue. So that's a Marty break. You can tell by its reaction and such. And he left a big cluster in the middle of the table. Ouch. And a minor cluster in the bottom. So there's work to do for both teams. Chances are Doug and Martin are going to be able to negotiate the breakouts and such, where say Ray and Dave may not. Dave, I think, is a higher ranked player, but Ray, I think, has the knowledge but not the ability.
That's me.
All right, on table 2, they're breaking. That game puts Michelle and Robert on the hill. So the pressure's on Michael and Robert. Hey Ian, how's it going? Sitting here with Ian Burns. There's a Dave shot. So they got to break out that 2, and this 3 in the side can do it. On the left side table, you see 3 in the side, and then you can hit that 2 out free, but it doesn't do anything for the 2, 7, and the 8. The 8 might go on the side, but you'd want those things to be spread out a little bit. And on the other side, broke a little more wide open, which is, I guess they're using wooden rocks. So Ray is, I'd be telling my partner about this 3 in the side before he takes this 2. If he can make the 2 from there, you can make it from anywhere on that side of the table. Doesn't need work. Whereas if he breaks the 2 out with a 3, he'll have balls left on the table to shoot from, including that 2 he just shot. So when you ever throw balls, you want to deal with them early, which Ray just missed there. And Dave really, as a better player, maybe should have stepped up and said, oh, maybe, how about I like that 3? You can come here and break that 2, which he can do. Ray's no slouch. But at any rate, it's puts it back on Doug and Martin. This will be Doug shooting since Marty broke. And they got highball, and highball is hideously ugly. There is nothing there. I don't want to look at that table. It's Scrooge table.
Shot.
Yeah, nice combo. He's over a ball and he pots a combo. That's
Jacked up. That's not an easy shot.
no, that was actually a pretty high end shot. Like I said earlier, Martin and Doug, if they weren't sandbagging, they would be 1,000 over Fargo. Easy. Everybody's underranked. Okay, so a little bit of drama on both tables. Like I said, Michael and Robert got to figure something out. Gel as a team, and there's a nice safety shot. So even though it was somewhat more wide open than the other table, Rob decided to play safety with open table, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did they sink a high ball? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They must have sank a high ball in the break. Missed that. It's difficult to watch 2 tables. Marty's just going to leave this for the 13. But he's got to leave an angle to break out that cluster. And that
straight.
Yeah. Now he can follow this with a bit of right, which I know is in Doug's playbook. So he should be hitting this 11 pretty full on, the 11-15 crunch. right here on Doug tables, table left. Nice try. A little more left. A little more left than he crashes into him. And you got to hit it with a bit of pace so you don't just freeze up to him. You can't just make contact. That leaves Marty in a big trouble. Meanwhile, on the other table, Michael is playing with Robert and he's made a ball and left. Well, left a good shot on the 8, but that's for later. Really needed to leave him an angle on the 2 to break out that 4, whether you're shooting up table or down. And he had an option. He could have landed just a little past in between 2 and 8 for a breakout on that 4. The 4 definitely needs to be broken out. So you watch any of that Mosconi Cup there, Ian?
No.
No? Oh, yeah. It was kind of exciting. The crowd made it very, very exciting. Big thing in pool, but Europe was going to win all day. It was just a matter of how many points. But America had it. They were within grasp. They missed some easy shots. So even the pros miss easy shots. I mean, easy shots. Like 10 inches away from the pocket, easy. And your cue ball's almost straight in on it. That was missed in the Mosconi Cup. Whoa. Okay, so Rob is feeling it too. He's got a safety net though. Those high balls are ugly. There's no getting out. It's gonna take him a couple innings to get out. Another safety on this table, and the clusters will do that. Left table played a safety. That was Marty, trying to leave nothing for. He's probably trying to leave him frozen to that 14 because he definitely left him a couple of shots here, or at least the 2 in the side, right, or 4 in the side. 2's right there. Oh, there's possibly a 7 in the 7 in the side on the left table. Nothing much is going to happen on the right for a while. There's too much work to be done, so I won't commentate that table till it's wide open, because your safety play in this situation on the right is just really idiosyncratic. Anybody can do anything. You can swing. There's so many ideas you can be done.
Idiosyncratic?
Yeah. Meaning every person has their own way of doing it, right? The idiosyncrasy of someone's personality comes through in their safety play. So I'm not going to predict their thought process. Okay. That's your vocabulary lesson for today. Now back to the 7-ball breakout. But really, this 7 doesn't help the 8. So I can see him leaving it, which he is. He really has to. That 8 has got to be broken out on that left table. This is going to hit the 7. That's a good leave. It was unintentional, but you take what you can get. Like that was actually, maybe the 7 didn't go, and that was actually a really good shot. Mind you, if he made the 6, that cue ball wouldn't have taken that path. But in any event, low ball is definitely winning the race on that cluster. Yeah, Rob's trying to make things happen on the left side table, but there's 2 clusters and so much work to do. This brings Doug to the table. He's got to come up with something. I like skinning the top of that 11, going 3 rails and freezing onto the 5.
Nice shot. Carried off the 14 into the 7.
Oh, he potted it. What a guy. He's in a charitable mood. Wow. Swinging for the fences, that guy. Nice shot. So he leaves Marty a thin cut in the 14, which is makeable. Getting shape on those 2 balls, that's another story. You almost want to glance off the 15 to, make something happen, hit it thicker, make something happen. See, that doesn't do anything for Doug, right? It doesn't do a thing for Doug. In fact, it opened up low ball a little more.
And hooked him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a zigzag shot Efron would do. He hit above the 3, juice it with some right, hit in between the rail and the 2. The right that you put on kills the ball and hits the 15. That's a playable shot. You're looking for that, juice it with right and go between the 8 and the 3. That's a playable shot. You're going to get a hit. You won't get ball in hand, but pretty much anywhere you leave them, you're giving them ball in hand. They're low balls. He's going to try a 1 rail hit. Nothing wrong with that either. But I've been watching Efron zigzag shot for about 30 years now. That's how good it was. Nice hit. Oh, I thought he had a piece of that. So, you know, like I said, he could actually just shoot from there and have a good couple of shots. Here I go, probably 7 first, 7-5. And then just figure out the next couple of balls. This is all right too. I just because the 8's so close to 7 and 5, he's got it here too. 6-3-7. A little hard. He doesn't have to hit it that hard. But again, it's you know, every player skins a cat a little differently. Sorry for all you PETA people, but that's the terminology I'm using. Ouch. Thin cut by Dave. Okay, Marty. Marty's got something in the bag. What do you think, Ian? 9 bank off the rail off the 3.
He's just got to go for the safety.
Safety, just roll up to
the 9.
So Doug's thinking the same thing. Just roll up to the 9, make a rail, and then park it right between the rail and that 15 ball. And you just got to trust the table and your stroke on that one. And like I said, on the right side table, still cluster claws. What's that? Look at that shot by Marty. Oh, it looked like it swayed a little bit, but
Yeah, got too much of the 9 to get the hook.
Yeah. Okay, so they should be out here, but they got a duck to start with. They have no shape to get. Just got to make it and then just roll like maybe 6 inches to a foot, and you have a shot. Just don't hit it hard. That's the only. You don't want to freeze onto your next ball. So just lightly pot it. That's a bit hard. See how he's coming close to that ball, right? That could could he easily froze up to it and then left Dave tricky shot. He's not a tall fellow, so would have been over a 7 trying to get the 5, but they're okay. You want to avoid contact as much as possible in 8 ball. If you don't have to move them, do not move them. They're looking good though. They can draw in. He can draw this between the 2 and the 8, preferably a little past that little marker of that, the line between the 2 and the 8, just a little bit to the right of the 8, so he's not over the 8. There's perfect. That was a perfect shot. And really that stemmed from Marty's leaving Doug that bad leave, right? Making that ball and not being a little more creative, and probably taking that 14 off the 15 and leaving the ball low, right? So it was in their grasp. He made the 14. I don't know if he thought he was going to go up and down table without hitting the other 8 balls on the table, but this is why this run out is happening for Ray and Dave. No, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. He left it good though. He left it good. Bank. So he's got it. So he can play a safety here.
Safety shot.
Same thing they tried before, except he doesn't have a tiny little pocket to try to land into.
He's just got to go onto the rail.
Yeah.
In between the 2 diamonds.
Right. Just wants to park it. He wants that 15 ball between the 8 and the cue ball. So it's a really light touch. Just get down there. That's all you got to do. That's
who's waiting for it.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's swinging for the fences, this guy. Wow.
Didn't leave Marty too much, though. I don't think
Again.
he's cutting out in the corner.
You never know. He could look on the side, too. That doesn't bank on the side. I think it's too wide. If there was only a 2-way shot, he could, fit it up the corner, go 2 rails with the go back and forth with the cue ball and land under the 8, but the 15 will be in the pocket, top right pocket. That's a safe.
I think I'd be thinking safety.
Yeah, I think
just
so too.
Skim off the.
Just roll it right into
it up and put the cue on the opposite corner away from the 8.
I think he can roll the 15 into the 8 full and just let he's banking it. This is crazy.
Go for it.
He's gonna go 4 rails here for shape. Oh, 1 rail. Does he make it? He does. Holy cow! What a shot!
Supposed to be
Wow.
good.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, they took the safety portions out of their playbook and threw it away, and are just make haymaker after haymaker. So that ends that one. That ends that one. Wow. Um, that's the end of that
That
game.
was an aggressive finish.
Ouch, Rama. So on the other table, did I mark? Yeah, I did. Michelle and Robert. Okay. So with table one, you can reset to. I think I might let Marty do it so I don't mess the whole thing up. So I don't know who's actually next. They're going to the B side. No? Yeah, where are they going on this? For some reason, I can't scroll. Oh, here we go. So it should be Richard T and Deb Andy. So that's team 11?
That'd be Richard and Pete, and Deb Busey, and Andy Claus.
Team 3. That's how it's lining up on the challenge. So that's what I'm leaving. And then I don't expect Marty. Marty's gonna get a lot of accolades after that run out there. That was something there. Meanwhile, on the other table, that cluster is still developing into a festering. Oh, nice out, nice out.
Thank you.
Great stuff. I thought we figured you were going for the safety there, but
Did you let those
Oh
fall?
no! So Doug told me to fake people. I'm like, they're just gonna reverse it. They're gonna hit their 8 and leave me hooked behind 8. Leave us hooked behind 8. I'm like, we have to kind of go for this. I think the reverse
Nice.
safety is too easy.
I queued up table 1 for
Okay.
the bottom challenge. I don't know if you pulled them. I'll just go around there.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I didn't know who was up.
Richard.
So let's get this updated. Yeah. Richard and Pete and Deb and Andy, and they're on there. Cool. And that's only a race to 1 now. Table 1 is now 1 game. And that will.
Yes.
So Michael Michelle.
Rhonda.
Cool. It's the only thing he misses. It's got to be a race to 1 on the B side.
Okay, okay. I'll let you.
That's a good shot there on table 2. So Richard and Pete and Deb and Andy starting off the B side, and it's just a race of 1 now. So you don't get a fuck up. Early 8s are the death of you, which we have seen tonight or today. And yeah, Michelle and Robert up 1. I don't know how that's been going, but Gary stepped out because he's on deck now. Or close to. Yeah, they're on deck. It's Heather. Heather had set out, but I don't know if she's back yet, so we might have to skip that game. Oh, that's a nice leave. Jeez.
That was a very good shot.
We've seen some good safeties there on table 2. All right. So while we're gonna actually, let's see what Bob does with this shot here. He just has a shot. Oh, and he cranked it, but just tugging everything up worse. So I see a pretty easy safety for hide behind the 8. And that's going to be really tough to not end up with ball in hand there. So I think while we're taking a look at bracket so far, we're just finished up second round on the A side and moving into the B side. So it's looking pretty good. We're pretty on schedule, so it looks like we will finish somewhere around 5 o'clock. Started about 10, 15 minutes late, and we're kind of running at that speed still. We'll see how the B side goes, because I did give a half hour per match or per round. And that's probably a little excessive in a race to 1, but I think we could have done this. I think if we did this again, we'd maybe start like another hour sooner and do race to 3, race to 2. Just because we've been pretty on track. So end up with like 45 minutes on the A side games and 30 minutes on the B, and we'd be okay. Yeah, Rob's looking at that 8. See, just trying to break everything out. Didn't even play safe. Rob says, F this. I'm just breaking it out. It's Rob and Bob. Rob versus Bob and Michael versus Michelle. That's not hard to keep track of. That's good safety on table 1. Yeah, there you go. So shoot the 11. Can he break out the 14? Can he even clip it? If you can clip it, then maybe you can make something happen. But I don't think it's coming out. I think he's going to hit the 3. So the question is, do you play a safety now, or do you leave that ball potentially? You might even try to shoot this off the 3. Play the 11 off the 3 just to open it up. I think he's looking at that. Play the 11 off the 3, and then that way it's getting out of the way for the 14, and you're kind of naturally leaving the 14 as well that way. Just don't wait. Yeah, good try. Definitely like overhit it, but it was it moved stuff around. Don't know if that 2 is going to go past the 14 corner. I would say probably not. So I think they're still going to have to deal with that. Pete missing a shot there on the side. But this 8 is in jail right now. That was a failed safety that not only leaves the shot on a 3, but breaks out the 8. That's going to cost them. In a race to 1, those kind of mistakes. That was an Andy shot, I think. I heard him yell, so I feel like that was a. Oh no! Look at this. Oh, that's what you call too good a shape, right? When you land frozen to the ball. So what do you do? Kick this corner? Do you try and just hit the rail, play safe back behind it? Oh, that almost went in off the rail off the ball. All right. Let's give Deb a chance to sink a ball. Good shot from Michelle. Yeah, good shot from Michelle there. Play a good save. Oh, there's ball in hand. 1 in the 8 only left on the table. That could be the end of Deb and Andy's run. Just a grind match on table 2. So Richard just trying to get a little angle here just to naturally come out for 8 inside. Overhit it. Not going to be happy about that. But still make it side. It's just left a tougher shot. Rob taking his sweet time, like he's been known to do. But I mean, I think this shot actually warrants it. Oh, look at that! And where's the Q? Q is safe. So Richard and Pete live to fight another day. And which puts team 1 against team 7 here. Race to 1. I'm still waiting on Rob to shoot here. I mean, the opponent's on the hill. You got to be really careful here. I don't blame him for taking his time on this one. And also, this little hit can be really scratchy. That's a good leave. Like, he's got to be pretty happy with that. Nick the 2, get the shot. So what are you leaving here? Like a bank 14 corner? Like the top left corner? And I think this is the last game we're playing on the A side for a bit. Yeah. Table 2, so we'll start going some race to 1, so it'll be really bang, 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 quick, quick, quick. It's funny that, but we might just be playing safe here. Yeah. I was checking out the 3. I mean, 3 doesn't go corner anymore, so I think it's the right shot to take. If you can stop shot this, we got some angle underneath the cue ball here. We do have enough room to kind of make that work and hold for the 2. It's 2 go past the 8. That is the question. break there. Nice hop. No friends. 8-ball kind of blocking a few high ball there. So look, fortuitous leave on the 3 is blocking that 8-ball pocket. So even though they can shoot this 11-14 now, getting that 8 in is now a little bit more difficult. And it'll be Michelle's shot first. Yeah. So it'll be Michelle shooting the 8 if they make it there. So I can see Bob, if it goes past the 2, I can see Bob trying to squeeze in off the foot rail, between the foot rail and the 8, and leaving her that 8 corner. We might just try and hit it. So we've seen him do that before. We just try to say, "F it, I'm just gonna hit that ball, try and make something happen."
It's like he's lining up for the 2. He wants to move the 2
To
to be
move
able
the
to make
2,
the 8 in that
yeah.
corner.
It's like, yeah. So it's seen. Earlier we saw Bob did the same kind of shot where he like just said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna move something and hope that it lands out okay."
Just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so the cut in the corner goes, the shot in the side goes, the bank side goes. So he's giving her options. None of them are easy, but there's options.
Yeah. You want it to be a little
Higher up on
higher.
that.
But
She's gonna take the bank side. So maybe it's just pretty natural. It's pretty natural. Doesn't look too bad. It's a game of race to 1 on table 1, and it's just a mess of the table.
and both teams got a little work to do here.
Mm-hmm. At least that means they're all going to probably get another shot. Oh, look at this. Oh,
Good try.
damn, nice try. Sheena just made an amazing shot, apparently. I totally was too busy looking at the rattled 8. I just missed it. Okay, who's looking at this? Karam? Yeah, Karam off the floor.
Am I playing next?
Yes.
The curious wants to know who.
What's that? So I got a little 3-2-8 coming on here. And just getting way too close on that too. Rob's not going to be happy with that. This is like kind of when you're trying to leave too fish. This is kind of what happens is that you get you end up effing the shape up. You get too close, you get frozen up on the ball. You get. Yeah, I kind of like what he's doing, jacking up, shoot it in the side. You're gonna probably leave yourself on the foot rail or 50-yard line on that 8. So it's not super like bad. It ends up if you end up under the 8 though, you're gonna have a pretty easy corner pocket. And you got Bob shooting it next, which is you got to be playing into your line at all. Dave brought some Christmas cheer.
Fireball.
Fireball whiskey. I will have some later. I have to be coherent for at least a little bit longer. Yeah, so they're talking about the pointing. He's not pointing exactly where. It's one rule. Just some people weren't here when I said it, but it's like so you got to play it like league. You can't point exactly where to shoot on a ball.
Oh, no good.
There should be a little bag of them, little blue ones, right next to the fridge. Yeah, should be right next to the fridge here. Oh, they're not there. No. Hold on. What happened there? They gave him ball in hand and they took the 8? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tied it up.
I don't think that should have been ball in hand. It was a finger foul, wasn't it? All right, well. No, it's not tied it up. They won.
No, they won.
Yeah, they won. Okay, so that means Tammy's up. Wait. Hold on. I just put the wrong. Hold on. What's going on here? Table 2. Yeah, Michelle and Robert. Okay, 2-0. Two nothing. Okay, and that puts team 5 and 8 on that table.
Me and Michelle got that one. Martin.
Yeah, I saw. 5 and 8. That's a race to 1. Okay. Oh, look at that leave. In jail on that 4. Oh, overcut it. Okay, I'm gonna go make sure they know. You got this?
Yeah.
You bet. Oh, tough shot for Sheena here, but she's got one. I got 4 balls still on the table, so it's not a ton of pressure to make this happen. It's not like they're both on the 8. And I'm gonna make a mark. Somebody gave me money. Make sure I mark that down. Oh, thanks. Whoa. The 11 saves the scratch. 8 rattled. Nice try. Nice try. Mm. Oh, drop. Oh, see Gary on the other table. Step back. Gary on the 8. Seems unlikely he'll miss this, but you know, stranger things have happened. No scratch.
What are they?
Crackers.
And the French onions?
Mm, yeah.
No.
All right. Gary and Sheena take it 1-0. And that puts Ray and Dave, and Tom and Clark, Team 10 against Team 6 on that table. Race to 1. Table 2 still playing. Gary's helping out here, finding people. Everybody's smoking, of course. The people know they're up soon, so they go run for a cigarette. I feel like the way this is going, I could have done race to 2 on the A and B.
Glad you didn't.
Yeah. But who knows if we're going to get a snowfall or what. So better to be out of here early. Oh, Tammy.
You're muted?
Nope, not muted.
Just curious.
Bob's got a mouthful of food, having some crackers and meat and cheese.
Who's up now?
So it'll be Tom and Clark versus Ray and Dave on table 1. And I think this is ball in hand for Michael.
Mm-hmm.
There's some announcement going on outside. I don't know what's going on there. All right, so it looks like Michael and Robert get that one. So good shooting by them. And we'll mark that off. Tammy and Curtis. I expect them to go deep. That's a little surprising. But with Tammy giving them that ball in hand, that crucial miscue, no rail, like really costing that game.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to play Sheena again. Sheena and Gary and Richard and Pete. Yeah. I'm gonna race to one. I think Gary's on it. Yeah, Pete's up there. So Gary's on top of it out there, thankfully. B side going pretty quick. A good combo on table 2. In that 1-2-1-4 combo. Sheena made that shot?
Mm-hmm.
This looks like Gary's shooting now. Oh, he's taking off the shark shirt. Must have been too hot and hit. Maybe too many
He'll probably
complaints.
crank this with some bottom right, come back and hit the.
Hit the 1, yeah. That's what he's looking at.
We're the top side of the 10.
He would ideally want to hit the 10.
Yeah, leave the 1 there, and then it leaves you natural shape for it.
So the 12 is going to buffer it. It's actually going to carry him out.
And Clark breaks all that out and
If he,
blocks a 5 on table 1.
if he hits the bottom half of the 1, that could be bad news. This is actually, there's a lot that can go wrong with this breakout. I feel like more that can go wrong than can go right.
A corner and the other way, and pushed it towards the pocket, which I like is a better breakout, but no leave.
That was always the
Mhm.
natural path of the cue ball. That must not have went up in the top left.
Yeah, it must not have.
That's a tough hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a tough try. I don't think that would have gone with the reach the way she was going, but it's definitely she's looking at the easier hit there. But she did tie up a bunch of stuff, but this is gonna end up being a safety. But the way Gary's shooting, I wouldn't be shocked to see him hit this.
I would like to hit that a little harder or move the balls a little more.
Yeah, open it up a little.
Open them up. At least 2 of those 3 balls will still go. It's just
Yeah, he's gonna land like it's more difficult than it needed to be. Like that
Yeah.
could have been a better, like a safe and a little bit of a breakout at the same time. A little better of a breakout. Yeah, tough hit here from Gary. Got Clark talking to Tom about what to shoot.
I can't tell if he's going to try to go between
I think it's
10 and 14
I think he is.
or before the rail.
He is. Look at
Ooh,
this
good,
hit.
good.
What a hit!
That's it.
Wow. No ball in hand for you. You gotta hook him better than that.
It looks like he's eyeing up trying to just
This is
hit
the
that
12.
12.
And then it'll push the 11 out. But it's going to be tough to see shape here. Oh.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for that. That 11's messed up now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's wired to go into the
They might get ball in hand here.
bottom right corner as you see it on the screen.
This is difficult. This is a difficult hit.
Mm-hmm. Now Stripes has 2 problematic balls though. Well, 3, but 2.
Ooh, look at that 5 shot.
Nice shot.
Wow. That leaves Tom, I think, for the 8. Where's that Clark? Who's got the blue glove? Might be Clark. There you go. I think that was Clark. No, and Tom.
Oh, Andy, right?
Yeah. Who's got the blue glove?
Thought Andy did.
Andy.
He's not
Andy's
even
not even playing.
Well, he does have a blue glove.
Well, that doesn't help. All right, I need to find out who won that. So I'm gonna mute for a sec while Sheena takes this crazy leave. Says Ray and Dave got that one.
Tying a ball up.
Well, that's a good call. Eh? Just if you're gonna give him a hook, just try and tie something up. Not great, but I mean, it makes it that 12 hard, and then what's going on here? Why is nothing updating on? Why is challenge have so many problems? 1-0. Try this again. Submit. Thank you. Okay, so that means Ray and Dave, Team 10 and Team 5 play again right away. Did I already save this?
Do you know who's up though?
10 and Team 5. Yeah, they are right away.
They're up again.
Yeah.
Do they know?
No.
Who's it then?
Ray and Dave and Michael and Rob.
Michael and Rob, Ray and Dave.
Michael and Rob and
Ray and Dave.
Yeah. Okay, and then we'll go back to the A side right after this. Yeah, Gary get a chance at the one. Table 1 will have Ray and Dave and Michael and Robert playing. Race to 1. We're still on the B side. After these matches, we go back to the A side. So it'll be Up here, it'll be Jennifer and Ian versus Jordan and Roy, and then Michelle and Bob versus me and Doug, Martin and Doug. Those will be good matches.
Oh, it's falling hand. He's got.
Oh wow, she's trying to. That is a crazy shot to take.
That would be awesome if he took a shot in ball in hand where he had to call a ref up.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas tournament. We're having fun, folks.
Yeah, I know. It's like I was a little surprised that the ball in hand happened with you. With what happened with you to give you guys the game. I thought he just hit it with his finger.
Either way, he hit it, and then it hit the 8, and then he hit the cue ball.
Oh,
So the cue ball
okay.
moved.
That's a cue ball foul. See, that's a push.
That looked like a push.
Yeah, that looks like a foul for sure. Yeah, he's calling it on himself. Good on him.
Gary
Good on
would,
him.
all day long, Gary would call that on himself. He'd never.
90% of the players here would not know that that was even a foul, and we can just recognize it just from how many times we've done it. No, you do it enough times, you notice that the cue ball follows at the same speed. Just goes right with it. So he did take a ball in hand with a shot he should have called a ref on, but he just refed himself. Oh, this is looking good. Nice angle on this 13 to get up for the 14. Just don't gotta leave it on the rail. Don't get hooked on behind that 8.
Yeah, just anywhere not on a rail.
Yeah. Or behind the 8.
Ooh, that's hard.
Or frozen on the 14.
Can't tell from here.
Pete's done that a couple times tonight, I feel like. And Richard, I think they're doing it to each other.
So Richard should be shooting this shot, but the other way, pushing the 14. Oh, it went in? What do I know?
Exactly, right? It's like, oh, okay, I guess it does work that way. Whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't see the. Well, I really thought it was kind of frozen.
Mm-hmm. Apparently had like just enough wiggle room there to make
It was
that
a nice
work.
shot.
All right, Pete.
So hold your nerves together, buddy. Nice
Oh.
shot, Pete.
All right. Pete and Richard taking that one, knocking Gary out. Gary and Sheena. And that means we can play Jennifer and Ian and Jordan and Roy.
Finally, I get to play a game on the diamond.
Yeah. Which teams are those? It's team 4 and 9. 4 and 9. And that's back to a race to 2. Yeah, and then we'll likely be playing on the diamond. That's a good shot. Yeah, Michael's game was good. It's definitely improving.
It's good.
I think you just shoot this 11. You're gonna come out middle of the table.
Is that the 8 ball tied up with a 6?
Yeah.
Oh, I just hit that now.
Oh yeah.
Chances are you'll leave a 14 or 15 up
Yeah.
in the corner. That 13-9 looks pretty wide for a combo.
See if Rob can see this heads up play. He went for the other breakout,
Yeah, that.
which ended up being a tie up.
Yeah, and even so, there's really no good outcome there because that 7's in front of the corner.
Mhm.
He was pushing the 9 in towards that pack, and even if he got out of that pack, he's still pushing it towards the 7 ball that's blocking that pocket.
You can bank the 9 off the rail off the 6 in the corner. Get it out of there right now.
Yeah, it's
Just if we're doing
Easy
like
enough.
crazy, yeah, just like it wasn't even a problem. Oh man, look at that. The HD quality of the Dave's sweat on his forehead.
this way.
Far game is Jennifer and Ian versus Jordan and Roy.
Jennifer and Ian, Jordan
It's good. Gary's knocked out now, so I can make sure he's commentating all the time. His unpaid intern here.
What?
Yep. Yeah, it's a Jordan. I mean, there's no better seat than right here. But you get all the commentary out there. You can talk crap, and nobody's there to hear it.
Can swear.
I'll swear. I'll swear all day. Okay, so who broke that? Was that Jordan? Because that was a kind of a genius break. Super slow. Everything kind of opened up and sunk something down. That might be the slowest break I've ever seen on that table.
Yeah.
And it's so quick, it just still works.
I think they're going to take low ball and run out.
Mm. Oh, it was Ian who shot that. Okay. See this? Beautiful. Just bobbing and weaving the whole way through, getting a shot. Now that
I
5.
see Jennifer and Ian have a good shot at one.
Mm. I think so too.
If Ian can get her on
On that 5.
I would leave that 5 ball for later.
Yeah, he's shooting the
Take
7,
the 7 ball,
3.
give her the easy shot, and
Yeah. Let's go for the
this
5
could be
now.
trouble. This could be.
You must just see enough of it, and I don't like it.
But there's a big window on the far side of the table over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think you need to take this right now.
No, I wouldn't take it.
And it is race to 2, so you're not you're still on the A side.
No,
Wow.
and that's why you don't take it.
And he tied up the 8, too.
No, I think that 8
Oh,
ball.
is it seriously?
Oh, do we have an alarm going on downstairs again?
Yeah, why? Somebody dropped something. I heard it. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what he's going for.
Oh, I leave on table 1.
Oh,
missed on the
Jordan missed that. Wow, that's rare for him to miss a shot like that.
Mm-hmm. He missed one too, the 12 ball in the corner earlier, but he was kind of playing it
Yeah.
expecting it to.
Well, he's trying to
Slide.
play too much shape. The guy shoots good. He shoots real good.
Mm.
I think he's doubting a little bit. He has to have the confidence in his partner, right?
Well,
Like you playing with Doug. Right?
I told him, Roy.
You guys kind of feed off each other, and it
Right.
just kind of happens.
He asked me about Roy, and I said, well, he did really well in the NIMO, went really deep in a couple of the tournaments.
Yeah.
So I would expect him to play well, and just Just worry about
Yeah,
making,
Roy
making your shots, and he'll do fine. Yeah, okay, alarm's finally off. Ugh.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
It's funny because it's like it's never been going off, and then recently now it's gone off twice while we've been doing cool stuff. But it's like the last since the alarm's been in, I think it's gone off only a handful of times, and half the times it's actually been a break-in.
Yeah.
Like
Then we have Michelle and Rob Rowan on the other.
no, it's
table.
Michael. Michael.
Oh, I don't know, Michelle and Rob. And Ray and Dave
Oh.
on the other table.
No, that's Michael and Rob. Rob Rowan.
Oh yeah, Michael. Sorry, I have bad eyesight. Let me take my glasses
Well,
off.
when they were playing each
So
other,
now I can read it.
when they were playing each other, it was Rob and Bob and Michael and Michelle.
Yeah.
Right? It's like oh, this could be fun.
This could go either way.
I honestly don't know who to call on this. And Ray is like he's fighting like he tore something in his shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's fighting an injury and still, which I think honestly is like a big part of why Doug and I won so handedly. I think he missed a couple of shots that he wouldn't normally miss.
Well, Ray actually played really good against me and Deb.
So I
He
think
made a couple of key shots that destroyed us. Like, He shot really good. The pressure shots, right? The money shots, the ones that count.
Yeah.
So Ray was okay. And Dave is kind of a steady guy. He's always the same guy, right? Shoots good all around all the time.
Also give him a shout out. That beer fridge that we've got here is thanks to Ray donating it.
Oh wow.
He works at one of the appliance stores in town. So they got a trade in or something, right? And
Oh really?
yeah, so he had his guys even come drop it off and bring it upstairs.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was pretty
Good
awesome.
for you.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, this place is looking really good right now.
There's more to be
Looking forward
done.
to a lot of tournaments coming here.
There's more to be done, but it's coming. Slow and steady, right?
Let's see what Jordan and Roy do here. Somebody must have gone for a break. Or we're having a bit of a coach going on.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you could just hit this they're highball, aren't they? Maybe they're low. Yeah, I would just hit this and leave them pro side on the 6 and let them figure out what they're doing.
That's right.
Maybe they have the one shot here. Seven side now. I don't think that was like.
Yeah, I would have tried to roll it in beyond the 8.
Yeah, I think a little. Yeah,
Run it through, right?
exactly.
See what happens here. You know, I've been here. I'm not sure 5 or 6 times playing pool here.
Well, maybe more than that, but
I have never played a match on the far table.
no, that's funny.
Not one.
It's not like
Not
you won
one.
the thing or anything.
My table. I've never played a match. I've always played with a diamond.
That's funny.
It's kind of worked, right? Because I was thinking, and I was excited. That's why we were ranking them up at the beginning, right?
Mhm.
It's like, let's go. And then you came out and you go, yeah, no, you got to wait for your next match on the other table.
Yeah, we do need to level it though. Again, it is settled
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah.
and it's
Well, it's a bar box, right? It's you
Oh,
get
nice, yeah.
you can dress them up as best you can. You can level them as best you can, but
Mhm.
it'll never be a diamond.
And the diamonds needed one adjustment. That's it since I bought it. So
Yeah.
we just set it up, and then one time about 8-9 months later.
Yeah, this one's gonna need more.
Yeah, it does. It's got like 8 different weird rolls in it right now, which almost feels like
Well, some of it may be cloth, right?
Mhm.
It's a new cloth.
It's still new, yeah.
Yeah, Ridgeback rails, right? And who knows, whatever.
But definitely.
But it's a full table,
Oh yeah.
and it's a pretty good setup here.
Yeah, no complaints out of me. That's for sure. Oh,
Oh wow, ouchie! He missed that.
well, it was Jennifer. That was Jennifer, I think. She
Actually,
stood
not
up,
a bad
stood up
lead.
during her shot. Yeah, it's still tough. Yeah.
Not bad
Because
lead.
you got this tight cut, so you go all the way back up to the headrail and back down for the 10 shot. Because you're not holding that.
Yeah, it's an up and down, definitely.
Was this 4? Does this ball go past the 8? He's shooting it like it does on table 1.
I think I would play this a
Oh,
little bit of
gosh.
shot and try and hide the cue ball.
What a shot. And the weight, too, where he played that safe if he missed.
Look at this. Oh no.
Freeze on the 1? That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. I probably would have played that a little harder and just hit the 11 ball and freeze the cue ball in behind the 8 ball.
And he's just gonna punch out a little bit here without throwing the shot. I think Rob will make this all day. Yeah. And Michael on the 8.
Michael will make this shot.
Now he could scratch on the side. This is a scratchy shot.
Possibly.
Scratchy shot. And he does like I can see him overhitting this more than he needs
He's
to.
a great potter. Possibly. We'll see what happens here.
I like he's taking his time. He's
This
getting
one's
back
up in the air.
Yeah. It's just one of those shots that's like until you get burned enough by it, you know, like
Yep. There it is.
right? Until he hasn't been burned enough by it. He hasn't been burned enough by it, right? It's one of those shots where once you get burned enough times, you're very aware of that shot.
Yeah, those ones there you have to hit with a little firmer, a little bit of bottom, and just clear from all pockets.
Yeah. Damn. It's too bad. All right, Ray and Dave getting a life preserver thrown at them. And that puts me up, actually. Save this. So that is team 2 and 12. 2 and team 12. Race to 2 on the diamond. So, all right, I'm going to bow out here. I don't think we've had a finish yet on this other game. So, Gary's doing he's on it. I gotta pay this man today, like for all the work he's doing.
Are we paying Gary for coming in there?
Free drinks.
I work for drinks. Yeah, that's it.
All
Oh, okay.
I think you're good to go.
We're good,
We're
then.
just about to finish that first game on table 2. So
So 2 A-side games. Nice. So both of them raced to 2. What an unfortunate
Oh,
rat by
in
Michael.
here.
look at this. Lucky
We
the
said if you haven't been burned enough by it, if you're not aware of it.
I knew a diamond off the rail. Was heading toward that side drastically. Oh, I got a $50 bet that Doug and Marty are going to win. Yeah, Tammy thinks it's going to be Jordan and Roy. So I just thought I'd let her back her know. I got Doug and Marty $50. There. She was worried about it.
Doug and Marty. It's Jordan. And
Well, her bet's on Jordan and Roy. And they're a really good
she
team.
stole my thunder. Like I was going after. I was looking for somebody to bet some big money, and Tammy
Yeah.
got in there.
I'll do another 50.
I'll spot Tammy for that 50, and I'll add another 50 to that.
$100.
$100.
Sure.
Jordan and Roy win it.
Okay. I'll take that bet.
All right.
I like.
We're on. So what are we going to do with this $100? Are we going to put it towards a charity or
Probably.
our pocket and buy some beer?
No. Part of mine's going to the January fund.
That's the
Okay, we'll go half and half on that. Whoever wins,
Yeah.
put 50 towards the
I'm there.
January fund.
I'm there. Uh-oh.
Right.
Paper, scissors, rock. Wow. Boy Scouts of America.
So give me. I'll pay you. Lee.
Me or him?
I'm gonna do this anyway.
She's gonna pay me. She's gonna pay me later.
I didn't see who won on table 2. Or sorry,
And you'll pay later. No.
I gotta see who won. Hang on a second. Who won that first game? Okay, sorry about that. Looked away for one quick second. And looks like Jordan and them got one game. So it's, is it gonna update or did I not click it? Nope.
Give me. Yes.
So race to 2. That one's a clicker. Microphone's right in the way of the buttons. Okay, we're up to speed, folks. These are both A-side matches. They're races to 2. Bob and Michelle, undefeated. They've started in the gutter and played 1-2 matches. And the same can be said about, I believe, Jordan and Roy. One of these teams did get a bye on each set, so that's what I'm saying. It's one team has won twice and one has won once. So here we go with a big break. For now, I saw Ian broke the first game and he just did a light break, and his strategy almost paid off there. There was only 3 balls left on the table. Michelle missed the 13 but left a tough pocket in the corner. That leaves Doug and Martin with this inside the pocket escape, which you can go either way. You can go up table or the 6 to the side. You kind of need that 2 broken out. Looks like he's thinking of making a 6 and threading the needle between that 10 and 3 on the left side table. Let's see how he does here. Ooh, he does it nicely. Wow. That was a great shot. That's why I put money on him. Okay. The other table's got Roy and Jordan at the table. They're going to look at how it is after that break. They broke and made a ball. They're just assessing which set to take. They could put Ian and Jennifer down to the B side if they run this out and add $10 to the run out fee. Oh, kind of flailed his cue a bit. They have a choice of moving it back or leaving it where it is. Michelle and Bob can decide. It wasn't a foul though. Didn't impede the path of any balls moving, ball shot or any ball moving, like the cue ball coming around that area. So it's a legal shot. Doug did let them know and they said leave it there. Probably in hopes that it would be impeding the 7 in the side or maybe impeding them getting shape. This is a runnable table. Both these guys can run this table as a single, so I can imagine they can do it as a partnership. Back to the right side of the table. Jordan is shooting. Could be a break and run.
We called the shots and entered the room again.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Looks like Jordan flubbed that one. They're on the hill though, so no worries. But they could have fucking ran that and had Doug pay $10 for the ERO or BRO. Is it 20 for BRO?
10, I think it is.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
what they said. I kind of missed that conversation.
Yeah,
but
it's
I
on
heard
the-
$10.
It's on the whiteboard, but it wasn't. I didn't go look at it. I was busy hooking my partner, so that's how that goes. Oop. Okay, back to the action. I like Marty and Doug. This is gonna be. Does he go on the side here? It looks like he is going to the side, rolling ahead.
He's gonna go for it.
No, this looks like side pocket all day. I don't like missing it or leaving no shot on the one.
He should have shut up.
He doesn't like it either. Okay, this is Roy and Jordan back at the table. What happened to Ian and Jen? I didn't see how they flubbed.
I missed that as well.
I looked away, yeah. So does the 8 go by the 14, or can Jordan or Roy use the 4 to go off the 14 into the corner? Talking about the right side table. Go off shoot the 4 off the 14. Will open up the 8 ball into that corner. Let's see how if they decide on doing that.
I think they're going to use the one ball.
Here it is here. Here it is here. So
There's
4,
the shot.
yeah. You can go 4 off the rail, off the 14 is actually a better shot. Don't go straight in with a 4 though. That would be a mistake. He's got to get that 14 out of there with a carom shot and open it up for the See, he's going off the rail, off the 14. Good shot.
Yeah, that Jordan is a really good player, actually.
He hasn't
So
played-
is Roy.
Yeah,
That's a pretty strong team.
I think. Well, the only problem is Roy knows what to do, but can he execute consistently?
Exactly.
And
Well,
Jordan
he
hasn't.
executed that one.
Jordan hasn't played in a while, so he's been playing golf lately, and golf really lends itself to playing pool. You have to play yourself, you talk to yourself, you coach positively, so he's going to shoot good because of golf. And apparently they're communicating quite well, these two, Roy and Jordan.
So Roy has a choice. He can run through the 3 ball, come off the rail, or draw it back.
Yeah, going through would land near the dime, and then reversing would land near the side.
Oh,
Fast.
went way back.
Well, it's a fast table.
Who would put a table like that in this room?
Some guy. This is makeable though.
And it is.
Wait for the side
Oh.
pocket threat. So that ends that
We just saw
match.
the last game.
So table 2, they win it to Zippo, and that's it. I gotta do challenge here. Bing. Jordan. Let me write it down here. This microphone is right in the way of the screen. Just to update challenge, so people are watching through the bracket, they can. I know I do that sometimes. I don't watch a stream. I just watch the bracket. Oh, it does curve in to the left.
Yeah.
Really slow here. Okay, here we go. They got 0. And these guys got 2. Submit the scores. Done deal. That sends the B team down, waiting for. Oh, they will be playing Ray. So Jennifer and Ray are playing for the lumpy couch. Ouch. Oh. That's a 1-game scenario there. It's gonna. Yeah. Okay, just doing a bit of tournament director duties. So, already in the hot seat is Team Jordan and Roy, which is who Andy picked to win this big event. And on the other table is Martin and Doug trying to defeat the undefeated Michelle and Rob Frost. Stay gold, pony boy. This looks
Yeah,
like
but you know what? Sooner or later, my guys, Roy and Jordan, are going to be playing them.
next match if they win. Oh, nice nudge.
Wow.
Nice nudge.
That was a good shot.
This is going to move the 8 though, and it could move it toward the side pocket. So if you looked on the left screen, when Michelle makes this 9 into the bottom left corner, the cue ball could race by the 8 and nudge it into the side pocket. You see it too, yeah?
Or she could play a little bit of bottom on it.
Hit it full.
Try and not go through the hole.
Hey, Sheena wants to get a picture. Some people got to go. She wants a picture of
Okay.
everybody. So
Just gonna do a. Yep, we're gonna.
have a little pause here.
Yep. We're just gonna get a group picture before we continue. Alrighty, so back at the mic. One of those 10-second dealies where you wait 10 seconds, timer, blah, blah, blah. Camera person runs into the frame, and we're all in the pick. Every 24 of us, right? Okay, let's get back to the action. I believe this is the first game here on the left screen. Michelle has not a tough 9-ball, but it's a little bit of dangerous with the cue ball kind of threatening to nudge the 8-ball over into the side pocket. Shoots light, it won't make it there. Oh, okay, she hit it thick, but takes the side. Yes. Oh no, went into the side. So advantage low ball on the left pocket. Fresh break with a scratch on the right side. It's one game. Jennifer and Ian versus. Oh, sorry, that's an ace side. Oh, I gotta switch that up. Pardon me. That is. Let me double check. It is Jennifer and Ian playing Ray. Yeah, that's that one. Let's switch this one. Ray. My mistake, folks. Now it's up to speed. There is a lot going on with the two tables, two cameras, running out there, letting them know who's up and whatnot. So this looks like my guys, Martin and Doug, trying to figure out this 8-ball situation. Now, they've been shooting really aggressively, these two, especially Doug. He's been pulling out all the stops and uh-oh. Yeah, here's a safety here. So Doug should just roll the 4 onto the rail and put the cue ball right in line with the 8 and the 3. They should be in the same line. There you go. They are on the same line. And the end, Bob has to go 2 rails just to get a hit on the 8, which he wants to hit very lightly. Now, right there, Bob checked to see if the 3 was makeable with ball in hand, and it is. If it wasn't a makeable, then Bob probably would have sunk the 4-ball. But it does go. So, I mean, he doesn't want to leave that. Yeah, he's got to try to hit this 8. There's no, because the 3 is makeable with ball in hand, he can't just shoot the 4 in. Who's shooting next? I didn't see the order, but Doug and Marty, it doesn't matter who's shooting next. Meanwhile, on the other table, it looks like who's that shooting? Blue shoes. I think that's Ray. I gotta pay attention to people's shoes. That's all I'm seeing on the stream. Bob does have a lot on the left table. Bob has a big decision to make, but meanwhile, boy, it looks like Ian. Actually, we'll find out right now. Yeah, that's Jennifer walking to the table. That's a tough one. That's a pretty good leave for Marty or Doug. I don't know. Do you want to just nudge that 4-ball into the 8? Give them ball in hand where they can't make anything? They don't have a shot on the 8. Wait a minute. They have ball in hand. Why aren't they taking ball in hand? Didn't Bob shoot their ball? Yeah, they're missing the fact that it's ball in hand. So Bob was just trying to tie them all up, and they totally missed ball in hand there. They could actually just roll the 4 up in the corner and leave that 3 ball shape to get out. That they missed that one. They're gonna look back at that one and just be conking their heads because that was an out. 4 in a corner, leave that cut on the 3. Now Michelle has the same thing Bob had. Maybe they'll miss them shooting the 4 ball as well, right? So it's a 1-game match on. Oh, I gotta change that score. My mistake. My mistake. Oh, I don't think I saved that doubles match, but whatever. It's 1 game on the right table. I'm sorry I had the 2 there. It's there's a lot going on. The picture didn't help. No, I'm good. Okay. Bob's given Michelle a bit of advice. Just make it so the 5 doesn't go. Just lightly nudge it. That's it. Perfect. Now they'll know they have ball in hand. They had ball in hand last time, but didn't realize it. Doug is going to go off the 5 with this shot. Just leave the ball in the middle of the table, maybe. See how this works out. You have to make this 4 or else you sell out. Oh, he's lucky that 5 stayed there. Very lucky the 5 stayed there. So Bob's going to nudge the 8 onto the 4 and make the 5. And then Marty and Doug will not have a shot on the 4 because the 8 will be blocking it. The 8 will be frozen to it if he does it right. No, he didn't get the 8 over. He wanted the 8 over onto the 4. Okay, let's see what Ian has left for his partner. Pretty good. He's just got to roll. She's just got to roll this in. No shape needed. So that was a pretty good shot by Ian, leaving a tic-tac-toe. Okay, she's left a good shot in the corner. He can draw back like 3 inches, stop shot, 6 inches, and she'll have a shot on the 8. That's the right table I'm talking about. Look at that shot. Nice shot, Ian. Leaving Jennifer McPhee a very easy makeable 8 to knock out Ray and Dave Stagg. Ray Wolbers, Dave Stagg. Ian and Jen live to see another day. And where's my phone? So Michelle has this shot up in the corner and just drains it. Wow. Wow. Is that the first game? Wow, that was a grinder. Okay, this is let me update the table here. So challenge. The challenge is really slow. So we're almost in a holding pattern because we're at the end of the tournament and every table is waiting for the A side to finish. Here we go. Jennifer and Ian win. Bing. That's a 0. Submit the scores. Yes, everybody's waiting for the A side table. So we're down to 1 table now. And it's what happened with the Jordan and Roy are waiting on the A side for the winner of Michelle and Bob and Marty and Doug, and the last team on the B side is waiting for the loser of that match. Okay, just gonna mute for a quick second on this break. back at the mic. So I'm gonna kick the practice guy off the table. We should open that table up to people that are waiting around and such. They can play matches or whatnot and just yield to the players that are playing. That table's open for playing. That's our table. If anybody wants to play some sets or games, it's open.
For people who still want to play the tournament.
You gotta be out of the tournament, no practicing. Alrighty, sticking to true CSI form. Anybody on the tournament cannot practice. It's actually a foul for their next match. I don't know why they made that rule, but it is such. So the table on the right side will be nobody's, so to speak. How do I change that dashboard? Go to dashboard, table 2. I don't know how to delete anybody in there. Meanwhile, on table 1, there's a team waiting for the winners and a team waiting for the losers. And it's going to be one of those where it's a bit of a grinder, and you can't blame him for taking that shot. It's Doug and Marty are under the gun. Michelle and Bob are on the hill. And if they lose, they're on the B side and got to fight their way back up. So they're playing to see who plays Jordan and Roy. Both of these teams are. Ouch. Did not leave Michelle. Very nice. So they're a low ball. If they're frozen, she can just shoot right through the 1. If they're not, she's just going to have to glance. So unfortunately, she's got to just glance off of it. And Marty and Doug have got to come up with a shot here. And they're in trouble. That 14 only goes up in the top right. The 15 and 9 are kind of hampered with their positioning. And the 13 has got 1, maybe 2 pockets. So they have some issues. They have some things to work through. That's a good shot. Hampering the 14 a little more, like that. That's a really good shot. So just table 1. Yeah. So we'll omit table 2 for the quick second there. And then you only see the 1 table that matters. The other table is just for horsing around. We may open 2 tables after this match because there will be a B-side match and an A-side match. Until then, this is the match that's the only match in a tournament that is active. And like I said, Michelle and Bob are on the hill. So, oh my God, these guys are gunslingers. Wow. They have, their highlight reel is just full. You got to decide.
Yeah, but they have a really good partner in each other, unlike some other people.
Hey, I stretched your limits.
You certainly did,
Yeah.
my dear.
You're the
I appreciate.
the highlight reel coming out of your shots are like, quality. You had to be on. Yeah, you escaped out of a few straitjackets there.
I gave you an opportunity to get together.
Yeah, I ended up losing that one too. I double hit on the ball getting on the 8. Take Pete and Richard out. That's all right. It's all for fun.
It's been a great day.
Oh yeah, we did pretty good. We didn't go out first. We were, we had a bye, but we shot pretty good. We almost ran that table. Just needed a bit of luck on that last breakout.
Luck is a 4-letter word.
Yeah. Yeah, see what he's gonna try to move this. Looks, he got a high ball, so he's trying to move that 13. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
I got $100 on these guys.
Really?
Yeah. And both Andy and Tammy think Jordan and Roy are gonna win this.
Oh no, Doug and Martin all the way.
I think so too. But we both agreed that $50 of the winnings would go to the January fund.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, which is like good for the league and such. All for fun.
I can't thank you enough for that, and we'll have to have a good look at numbers there again. And
Yeah, I'm closing up to $300 there.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's not me. I just put it out there. The players
Yep.
put into it. Like Andy, especially, he played a match and donated his winnings to that pot, which is 150, and I had like 120 or something in already. Actually, it might be over 3. Actually, I don't know. I didn't count. I'm just like throwing it out there, and people and the players are putting it back. So he's going for. Clark didn't make an extension for that queue he bought. That's like a $13 queue. It didn't come with an extension. What's going on here? So he wants to thread the needle between the 8 and 2 and not scratch. That's all he has to worry about. He went for the side shape, which is safe too. And with all those balls on the side, Bob and Michelle would have their hands full. But they've made it this far, so they've done something right. Can't count them out. He can't miss this. This will go hill. Unless I missed the game, which is possible. There was a lot of canoodling that was going on here early on. It's a whole new system of 2 tables and bringing people into the bracket and such.
Awesome shot there, Marty.
Okay, is that the win or is it hill? Like I said, it's possible I made a mistake and missed a game. No, it's hill. Yeah, they're racking again. So, like I said, the tournament is kind of hinging on this match. The winner plays Roy and Jordan. Roy Mulmar, Jordan Nordquist, I think his name is this week. Yeah, and then the losers will play. Let me check challenge. I believe it's Pete and Rick. That's how close we were. Wow,
I know.
wowzers! Let's check that out. Yeah, no, Jennifer.
And Ian.
Yeah. So what happened to actually what's going on here? What?
Richard haven't played their game.
But who are they supposed to play?
Loser 16.
That's Martin. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're backed up.
Yeah, we're a little backed up on one side of the bracket. So the losers of this game play Richard and Pete. And the winner of that match will play Jennifer and Ian. So one table is a little bit ahead of the other, but that happens in tournaments all the time. So we will be on 2 tables after this game. For you people watching, blah blah blah. It's a little different with news. I wish I was here a little earlier. Could have sat here and watched them click all the buttons.
That's good.
Okay, Marty breaking. He broke first the last time, I think. Made a ball. One of the ones in the side behind the 1. Oh, got kicked away. 15 just misses. Wide open table for Bob and Michelle. Yeah, just almost like a minute after I made that bet, Roy and Jordan ran out, and then Michelle and Bob beat my guys. I'm not liking the bet I just made, but it's turned around. That was actually a really good shoot. They're really Doug and Martin are really being aggressive. They're not playing as many safeties as I see that they could play. They're just shooting from the hip.
Well, they've got people that can get out of safety, so they're going for it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And that one shot to just tied up all of Bob and Michelle's balls and made a ball and got shape was like, whoa, that was a premium shot. So it looks like Bob's gonna go 11 ball in the corner, and then oh no, he's going for 2. He's going low ball. He likes low ball better. Got to break that 1 out. Right there, he does it. Wow. So now they all go. All the low balls go. So does the 8 in the side, the left side. So 5 or 3 will be last. Yeah, 3 goes up in the corner where the 4 is.
So how long is it going to take Bob to supersede you in Fargo rate so next time I can play with him?
Quite a while. Yeah, I keep going up, unfortunately.
It's not
He's a little underranked. I think he's shooting at a 590, 595. He's close to 600.
Well, there's a few people underranked.
Yeah.
Martin and Doug being 2 of them.
I
Their
think
team.
I think the whole league's a little bit underranked. It doesn't catch up as fast as people are progressing. People are improving so much in this league. We played a team last Tuesday, and one of their weaker players was playing like 575 level hooks, and he was ranked like 299. Dalen was his name.
Dalen.
His safeties were
Come a
so
long way.
his safeties were so good. I told him, and he says, "Well, I wish the other half was that good." And it doesn't matter. He's playing so good. Like the safeties he pulled on us were like, "Oh man, we're in trouble." We battled to win 3 out of 2. There, we had to bring our A game. Like, and it was me, Marty, and Bob with Fred, and man, they could have won it 4-1.
Well, unfortunately, the Chilliwack League doesn't get a lot of opportunity to get entered into Fargo, right? Apart from our league night.
Yeah, yeah. So for like that's 16 games a month, which isn't much. I go to a tournament, I can get 70 because I'm
exactly.
racing to 7, and I make it 5 or 6 matches in. I get a lot of games in, and there really is no opportunity outside of Vegas, and like CCS doesn't take Fargo into consideration, so the matches there don't count towards Fargo.
We'll get this year under our belt, and we'll see what we can do about bringing Fargo matches. That would be.
Yeah,
We've got some huge supporters in Martin, particular, and yourself. Starting to run challenges again.
I can run challenges, but they don't count for Fargo updates and such. I have to go by what Fargo has. It doesn't. It'd be nice to go. I have to pay a little extra through a program called Solato.
Yeah.
And Solato will enter it into Fargo.
But do you know that you get
It's pretty cheap, $4.
you get a 50% discount on Solato with a BCA
Oh, then it'd be
membership.
like $2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should look into that.
Yeah.
We found out there's quite a few benefits to our BCA membership, which was not made known to me.
Oh well.
So,
Okay.
In the few short months of being president, there's all kinds of
There'd be a lot. Yeah.
tidbits that I found out.
Even if it was static, you would have a lot to learn. Let alone these moving targets that I've found recently, and just like, wow, do they ever stay? It's a dynamic format and such. The rules, everything changes. The rules of the format.
Change is good, but not just for change's sake. You
Yeah.
have to make it better.
Oh, he went off the horn. Did that hurt him?
Mm.
Does Doug have that 9? He got away with that 9. He was definitely going for the 15 shape. And look where he's pointing his cue. He really wants to get up toward that 1 ball because that 13 has to go in the top right corner. So look at Doug trying to. 15 isn't as huge trouble. There's a kind of a big long window there that reaches up to the top right corner that he can shop at. But this 13, he either has to be to the left of it or above it to have a shot somewhere, whether it's a side or the corner or the top corner.
Still got the 10 though.
You could follow that in as well. The 13 does follow the 7 for those experimenting in witchcraft. It can be done. See what he decides. So he's trying. No, I'm not sure what he was trying there. I can't tell you if
He's
he was.
not sure either.
Yeah. Because he may have been leaving that 10 up the corner, but it doesn't go up and past the 1. That does not go in. I don't know if he was trying to get above it so Marty could draw. But now with Bob and Michelle being quite a threat here, they did win the first game.
Next, who's like in the
Who? I think
So
Michelle.
Michelle-
No, it's Bob. Bob is. Michelle missed the 1 in the top corner.
Mhm.
He's got to go for the side pocket and maybe nudge this 15 in a tad. But he's only going to nudge it in the bottom, it looks like. Mind you, that. Okay, he flailed there. That was a flail. They can get out now.
3 on the 1.
Yeah.
That's what I would.
Three on the 1, but get shape on the 5.
What do I know?
So he kind of wants to be right above that 8 ball, closer to the side pocket. 2 rails he's going to go for to get above the 8. Nudged it. Did not want to nudge that. No, she has a very. She can make
She
that
can
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she can do the 3-1. And that'll actually knock out the 13 and take the pocket.
Yeah.
And then the cue ball will be coming down and encircling the 5. And what I mean by that is it'll be above it, beside it, below it, and then if it comes off the rail, it'll be beside it and above it again. So it's actually going to circle the 5.
Bob's got her going on the 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So watch his cue ball. It's just going to, that 5 ball will probably be the next ball because that it naturally comes down toward it and actually goes around it. He can make it in a lot of pockets. Yeah, I discussed this too. This is hill, and you're knocking out a big pairing.
Yeah.
I think this pairing is the favorite. Outside of Marty trying to run everything, he's hosting and then running the commentary. He doesn't have time to socialize and then get his mind in the game. That's the only detriment on this pairing is the extracurricular activities that Martin has to take care of. And he's done well so far, but these two haven't lost yet. And there's a reason. It's
Well, it's a good thing you got knocked out early.
who knows who'd be commentating right now. I didn't get knocked out early, man. We weren't the first ones out.
So
We were not the first ones
it's
out.
very fortunate to get Bob as a partner. You know, he not only is a great shot, I think he's you know, I've always been a believer. If you teach, you learn. You learn a lot by teaching, right?
Yeah. He's now he's gonna do. I actually thought the cue ball would it, but I knew it was gonna land a 3. I thought I was actually gonna block 13, but this is the shot I was talking about earlier. I thought she was gonna do this. It would encircle the if he goes down this way, he might just shoot light and leave her. There you go.
Easy. All right. Okay.
Little bit of bottom, and then she comes across
Well,
her 8 and a side,
well, he's got lots of options. If, you
and
know,
she could just pot this.
That's a fast table.
Yeah,
So.
she could pot it and leave it in the middle of the table. She
Yeah,
could pot it with
anywhere.
topping and just leave it anywhere, and then Bob's got a crack at it. Both with the both bottom corner pockets.
This is almost tougher when you're playing Scotch doubles to be that one before the 8. It's like, oh my God, I've got to make it.
Yeah,
That a girl. See now, ooh, okay, well he can do that.
yeah, this is it. So this should put them.
Well, hang on, it's not down yet.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. You actually have to kick people off the other table, and then get the loser, Bob and Doug, to play. Who was it? Just so you know who to. Richard and Pete. Doug and Martin will play Richard and Pete.
Okay.
And then on this table will be Jordan and Roy. I'll get Jordan and Roy if you don't. Yeah, that's if he makes this one. He's pretty sure he's going to make it. He's taking his time. There's no shot clock. Michelle got him a good position. And they are undefeated. Okay, so while that's all unraveling, they win that one. Save it for a reason. And then over here is where are they? Is there another page? There must be. Yes, there is. Jordan and Roy. So that's table 1. And on table 2, we have Jennifer playing my guys, which is the next table. No.
Is it Jordan and Roy? With
Yes.
Martin and
No. Jordan and Roy are playing Bob and Michelle.
Jordan and Roy.
Where are they?
At least we made it exciting.
Where are you guys? Marty.
Hey, Marty.
Oh, I got you. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah.
I know he's not.
I just couldn't find you. I found it.
Hey, Gary?
Yeah.
Recent one, okay?
Yes.
Gary.
Michelle and Bob play Jordan and Roy.
Michelle and Bob and Jordan and Roy.
That's not what you said earlier.
Richard and Pete play Martin and Bob or Doug.
Pete here. Richard. Yeah.
Okay. Back to 2 tables.
Then now.
Money time, Gary.
Money time. Okay, so Martin and Doug felt the sting of defeat. Okay, that's got to change. Dashboard. Okay, and it's a race to 1. Okay, Ramalama Ding Dong. We are on par. No, that should be a race to 2. Race it. What's going on there? That's a race to 1. I thought I went down with that one. Okay, now we're back on. So
It's all good, all good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty close Fargo. Those two must be in the middle, right in the middle,
Yeah.
on either side.
Oh,
of
look at the
Crobbie.
Fargo. That they
I know, that's
actually-
what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Richard's not in the league, but he does play tournaments, and that's pretty close to his Fargo. Could easily have been Michelle, or sorry, Sheena and I. That's who we lost to. My mistake. Made a double hit.
Double kiss.
Pushed the ball. Was very close. I felt I could have gotten up there, and the table was fast too. I didn't have to hit it that hard.
And I like that table. The diamond's nice, but I like that other table.
So Jennifer and Ian are gonna take out the top guns here, or will the top guns?
Oh, they're close.
Oh, what am I doing here? Why is I got these wrong, don't I? Yeah, I got these wrong.
I
Sorry.
said that was wrong.
Oh yeah. So this is table 2.
Yeah.
Jennifer, that should be Pete. Actually, yes, that
Yeah.
should be Pete.
Yeah.
Not they're the next game. They're waiting.
Richard and Pete, right there. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. It's Ian and Jennifer are waiting. And then on this table, sorry people, is Bob and Michelle. There we go. Sorry about that. There's a lot of bells and whistles today. The
3 screens,
Yeah.
split with 2 tables. You're doing fine.
try commentating both tables. So the action is really on the right screen because it's a 1 game. It's Hill already, and Bob and Michelle, undefeated, are playing Jordan and Roy, undefeated, on the left screen, but they have a ways to go. So I'm going to concentrate a little bit more on the right screen. Ian and Jennifer are playing the winners of the right screen, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they are.
Well, I tell you, being fairly new to pool, it used to drive me crazy when I used to listen to people commentate their own matches that they won or lost. But I look now at the first 2 games we played against Jordan and Roy,
Right.
of all the things that could have gone right and could have gone wrong. Right? We went out in 2, but look at that. One different hit, one different whatever.
It comes down to that, right? And my wife, she just loves and hates the fact that pool players will have imaginary tables floating in space and saying, I had a ball over here and I had a ball over
my
there.
God.
Then I had to draw it and then come up there. And then the pool players understand it, but the people that are new to it are like, what the hell are they talking about? They have a life, right? And we constantly do it. I don't know why they don't have a little pool table on cue cases where they could put the balls out in magnet, a little magnetic strip, and then just like the 8 was here, they did this, because we all have those stories. Every tournament, there's always that shot.
Well, you should have heard the roar out of Rob when I actually used my phone one day to show him shots that I missed or made. And that's it. You're hooked. I got you.
Yeah, the phone is a perfect pool table for you players out there. Okay, so it's going to be. Geez, I hope. I got money on this Martin Doug team. I hope Andy's not feeding Doug a bunch of booze. It's just like him to do so. God bless his little heart.
Oh, but if anybody can
Yeah, it's Doug.
soak it up
Are
without
they
affliction,
Yeah.
it's Doug.
I think Marty and Doug are both on the keto diet, so Team Keto is not looking too good right now on the B side, facing Richard and Pete.
Nice shot, Roy. I love Roy's pool face. Holy crap.
All seriousness, yeah.
I have to find one. Maybe my shot will be better.
You can borrow Ian's. He's got the
No,
Maori. The Maori face of death, if you wanted to borrow a pool face.
It's nasty. What are you gonna do there?
Okay, what do we have? That looks like
Marty
Marty is.
got high ball.
That was not beneficial for
No.
Doug to leave Marty. He's got a bank though.
Yeah.
He's got a bank that will block the 1. If you're looking at the right table, you bank the 12, pocket weight, and then whatever you leave is Doug's fault because he has to leave this pocket weight. He can't put it in with force. Yeah. Force only helps out low ball. And look at the shot he would have left for Doug had it went in off the 1 or straight in or not. He could have left it anywhere near that 8 ball with a nice pocket weight shot, leaving a thin cut on the 15. But now you've got Richard and Pete are going to click together and see how far they get. Both are pretty good shots. Like you say, you're right. They're both in the middle. Oh, that's not how you do it.
Oh.
That's not how you do it. That's gonna cost them. You wouldn't have missed that. We should have been there.
Now, you know, if
I didn't
he
double hit.
takes a 10 in the end and draws back enough to kick that 2 out,
Yeah.
now he's opened up that pocket.
It won't even be a 2. He's gonna draw the 10, nudge the 15, and be above the 8. That's all he has to do here. Watch the 15 nudge a bit and then get above the 8. Oh, he almost tried your shot.
Well, that's what I would have done, but what do I know? Look at now he's left him nothing.
No, he's got that one in the corner, the 10 in the corner.
Should I miss that one?
And then now what you want to do here is use a lot of right. You can throw it in and land right above the 7, below the 7. If he puts right on there, he hits it thicker. And
where's he gonna go with?
I know, that's what I'm saying. He could have been right below the 3 if he put right on there. He hit it thicker.
I like my choice. 2 shots back.
Yeah, it had merit for sure. And you don't want to leave your opponents wide open with all these balls. There's no break. They got no breakouts.
They got
Yeah.
2 pocket.
2 ducks for sure, and everything else is wide open. When we played them, they had troubles to figure out, right?
Yeah.
We had a safety net a few shots. He's going for a long bank. It's going to double kiss if he tries that, but it's almost his only shot. It looks like his best shot is to long bank it into the 1 ball corner and try to call it.
Where's the best safety?
There isn't one because of the 2 ducks.
It's way too open, isn't it?
Yeah, there's too many ducks and there's too many balls. He has to go for a shot here. Marty did this to him in a previous match where he just made a ball and didn't care that the ball was way down there.
Bank that here?
No, bank it down to the 1. He can bank down to the 1, follow it in, and leave him a shot. And if he doesn't make it, the pocket weight, the 15 will be in the corner pocket, making them have to shoot the 1 or the 5 into the opposite bottom corner. He also has the long bank, right? It's got a double kiss built in though. The cue ball and the 15 may double kiss if he goes long bank. No, he's going for a 3 rail or something. Yeah, it's just a slash and a half. He did move balls, but did it help him?
Well, at least it's in the middle of the table now.
The 15 is, yeah. All balls are still wide open. So he goes 6-2, and then it's just a matter of connecting the dots. But he has to go 6-2.
They could be out though.
Yeah, 6-2, and then connect the dots. I think you go for the 7 here next. Just hit the 8. Just tap the 8. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
No. Oh, gee.
Really not good. Really not good. And he's
A race to 1.
he's the same. He's just wondering what happened there. This is a very fast table. I don't know who pulled that cloth, but they got 4 arms of steel. That's just too fast.
You know what? I love the speed on that table.
I
really
buried
do.
myself twice on Michael, trying to leave him something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
Tucker didn't have nothing.
last Tuesday we played on it. I when I thought I underhit it, I overhit it.
Oh yeah. Good run, go.
Okay, what's happening with here? I think Michelle's up.
On the other table, left side, you can just roll this in to be fine.
Just gentle.
So look at
And look
he's.
and then Bob can set her up with that.
It actually be better for her to take the 11 and draw back. And then he would have an angle. He's not going to have an angle coming off
She's not
this.
comfortable with her draw.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's a minuscule angle there. He may dare to put a touch of
Top
left. Yeah.
Left.
But now Doug has to thread this needle for the win to take on Ian and McPhee. Ooh, he's body languaging it. He's doing the body language. Okay, can you get Ian and Jennifer on the other?
Ian knows.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he just.
Showed up Jennifer and Ian. Back to table one. It's first game, it looks like. It must have been a bit of a
It's
grinder.
a bit of a cut for her, but she can do it.
Yeah. Bob did get over, so he did.
Yeah.
He had it almost straight in shot, so he put a touch of left on there and then came over quite a bit.
Wanted to, but she
Yeah.
can do this.
The soft shot. If he,
So-
if he rolled up against the rail.
Yeah, you just need to be on. She's
All you
There
see.
you go.
just a shot maker.
Just to two.
She's on the hill. They're on the hill, folks.
Undefeated.
Yeah.
Michelle are undefeated.
And then
Draw, but I'm gonna have to talk to them.
okay, so they're gonna flip a coin over there, I imagine, over on the Marty Doug table. The Marty Doug show. They're doing clinics on how to run out as partners right up until they win the tournament. And Andy hands me $100.
Michelle would have liked a piece of that because she called that yesterday.
Oh, is that right? Oh, yeah. Well, we're giving ours money away though. It's all for fun. So no, there was there any EROs?
Yes, one ERO, one BRO, and one. One bank. No,
One bank.
bank.
It's tough. That's
Money in the kitty.
it's tough. It's
No, but I'm going to.
Okay, we cover mine.
so I know Jordan and Roy
You want another one?
did a run out.
Not right now, thanks. We don't have any more of that flavor.
This flavor?
Which is a feat when you're like, especially when they're just it's their first day they've met and played. I mean, they met before, but I mean, the first time they play together and they do a run out.
Who? Roy and Jordan?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, they
It was
played
before I
each
got
other, I
here.
think, at the tournament, but Jordan hasn't been out a lot, but lately he's come out a few times. So,
Oh yeah, okay.
but Roy doesn't come a lot either. I mean, that's a long drive for him.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's a bit of a cool Nazi, so I'd use another term that. Oh, look at that cookie ball!
Almost 2 scratches on both tables. So who broke that? That looked like Doug breaking. And this looks like Ian gonna take the first shot for the Ian Jennifer team. I think Ian has blue shoes. Yeah, he does. That is Ian. So ball in hand for Roy and Jordan. A lot of work to be done though. It looks like a huge cluster for high ball. So you really want to take low.
Hello, I'm.
Yeah. And I like the 6-2 combo, unless the 6 goes in the side. Nice shot by Ian. Again, it's one game. Doug and Marty got to be careful here. These two are this far for a reason. They play well
Where
together.
are you going? Oh, right in the side. There you go.
So it does go on the side. High ball looks really good. This could be a run out. This could be a ERO with another $10 in a kitty that Doug has generously offered. Yeah, it's tic-tac-toe now. You can see it 2, 4, 7, 1, 5, 3. That's the table on the left. A little nudge there that was not. I believe that 15 got nudged onto the 7
It
there.
did, yeah.
Yeah. So now there's a breakout that needs to be done.
Oh, they rattled the pocket.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There could be $100 match coming up next game. If Bob and Michelle make
I didn't think he would go that way. I thought 13 was going in the bottom left. What do I know?
they got to do something about that 7 ball. They have to do like that one. You can cheat the pocket on this one.
Yeah.
And then draw back with bottom left, which Marty should be able to do. I've seen him attempt it. This isn't, and that fast table should be, well, it may slide.
Oh, no. Oh, careful.
Oh, it's hanging.
Okay, yeah.
Left. Well, they had a roadmap here, Roy and Jordan. So that shows a bit of nerves there, especially because it might have been because Michelle and Bob are on the hill, and they know there's there. But still, that was a roadmap. Oh, he just missed the breakout. Just missed it. Now they have to think about
Oh, double. Oh, no, not quite. It's okay. Set her up nice.
Jordan's gonna peel straight back.
Oh, Jordan. Wait,
Yeah. So he's gonna come straight back. Probably nudge the 14 a bit. Nope, that was a bad shot. He could have come straight back, hit the 14, and had a shot on that too. They're not in huge
Five.
trouble. Yeah, he's not there in a huge trouble, but it'd be nice to take care of
Or
the
even-
ball. They got to get back up to that 2 and then get shape on the top part of that 8. Whereas before they could have shot these 3 and got underneath the 8 for 2 different pockets. As it is, they're going to come from the top and then get shape on one pocket in the bottom left. McPhee's got a thin cut here. No, they're high ball. Oh, I liking the
lead.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're doing all right. But I got money on Marty and Doug, so Jennifer played a good shot there. Kind of a containing shot, so to speak. Didn't open anything up for low ball. And the 8 ball's a bit tangled now too. Nice hit.
Oh,
Look at that.
breakout.
Look at that.
You think it was his table or something?
Yeah, I don't think he plays on that table much.
He doesn't.
Yeah, we struggled last Tuesday. But here we go. The 2 is in trouble. This shot you can shoot and draw back into the 2 while Roy looks for a thin cut on the left side of the table to get Jordan on the 3. Watch this. You can watch both tables. Doug has it. Oh, he missed it and broke out Bob and Michelle's balls a bit, loosened them up a bit. They don't have to make a shot right here because of that 2 now. Oh, Doug, no. You gotta go 5 in the corner, draw back, and hit the 2. No. This is a bad shot. Unless he's playing a safety, but he's got to shoot the 5 down. He's looking at the 7. I don't know why he's looking at the 7. Okay, there's a near miss by the Michelle Bob team. And the perfect angle to make a breakout on that too. He can zigzag it or he can hit it dead on. Roy's saying he can make it if he lands where his finger is.
Yeah.
If Jordan can land here,
Yeah.
right where his fingers were, Roy can make the 4. Very doable. Oh, Doug did go for that 7. And Jordan did not get where he needed to. Took a bit of bottom right and a bit of a swerve. Trick is to swerve before the ball to get where he needed to. Roy's hands are tied. He's only can break it out and leave it near the side pocket. Kick it off the rail and leave it near the side pocket. But he doesn't want to end up in that mess that Bob and Michelle have on the side. You don't want to be any part of that. You know, it's tough.
Off the 2 in behind the 15.
Make the ball too. Yeah,
No,
maybe
just-
hook him, but
Hook 'em.
you got to get that. If it goes off the 14 there, the 4 comes down table. And you really want to miss. Who was that missed the side there? On that one table game. Okay, so it was Ian or
Ian missed it, yeah.
Ian missed the ball on the side. So now if you look at it, the 2 is in huge trouble. Not sure why Doug didn't take that 5 in that corner. He's looking at your shot, I think. Karen Norvell's here.
Yeah, awesome.
Popped in off. She was at the casino at another toy drive and just decided to pop in here for this toy drive.
Well, she did say she was going to try and get by.
Yeah.
She was running top lady there for quite a while. I haven't looked recently to see what the standings are, but it's so nice to have her back again.
Oh, nice one.
Oh!
Opens up the 2. Totally opened up the 2. Don't hook him. Oh, are you kidding me? How does that 9 end up there?
It wasn't,
Wow.
It wasn't great planning, but it worked.
Well, I was thinking the same shot off the 9 to open up the 2 ball. look what happened. The 5 ended up on the same rail as the 2, which is an easy combo, relatively easy. Let's see what Roy's doing. Went for Scratch and he got it. Okay. Doug's trying to cut this up. Oh, he's banking.
Oh,
And
a
the
shot.
8. Wow,
I wonder if he called that. Yeah, he must have. Marty's up.
that's crazy. This is dangerous. Okay, he left a good window. Gotta leave him, like this. He's seeing if the 10 or the 8 actually goes by the 10.
Well,
It goes off the rail off the 13, and that's what they may have to shoot. Because after this shot, yeah, Marty will be on the 7 trying to get shape, but this is back and forth
look at
here.
Bob. Look at Bob. What's he doing?
Yeah, busting them out. So now they're not.
Well, she's got a couple options.
Oh, does he hit it? Oh, here comes a jump shot. Jump shot for Marty.
That's a tough angle, though, to do a jump shot from.
Yeah, he's
Put down
yeah. Oh, if they only got a bit lucky there.
Can
Jennifer.
you just not Massey that?
He can. It's there, but on a slick table, a masse is very difficult because it wants us. He's gonna kick it in this. He's kicking it in the corner. He can't reach the jump shot. Oh,
I thought he's right in the middle of the table.
Michelle missed the high ball, leaving
Too
a
hard,
long.
too hard. He needs to soften up a little bit.
Yeah. This is Jordan just gonna leave to get Hill. Gotta leave Roy a shot on the 8, and he has.
When you look at the likes of the old veterans like the Sonny Yorks and the Bob Mays and how gentle and tender they are on that cue ball, as newbies could from.
Yeah, I think it's the reason that what happened over there? The reason I think that happens is when in doubt they blast out. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's 1-1 over there. Or on the hill. It's Hill on the left side table. And Doug has a shot
He does.
on the 7. It's a thin shot, but he's at the table.
Yeah.
Whereas they've had a chance to run out all the loose balls.
Gotta watch where he plays with that cue ball for the 8, though.
Hit it. Needs a few hits. Needs his.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
a
man.
fast table. That's a beautiful fast
It's a generous roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually rolled a little.
There is a that table.
Has it not moved over? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there goes
Okay, that one is
Marty and Doug.
escaped a loss.
Elimination, They're still in it.
And now we're waiting for that top A side. So now we're up to 2. I'm just gonna put Marty and Doug.
Hill. There we go. Second break. There we go.
Sorry, boom. Saving that. Now that
They spread.
table's open again. Hill on the first. Table 1. Table, like we can tell them the other table is open. Yeah. Now let's go to one table. The other table is open for play. It's all hinging on this one as I thought it was earlier, but it was a back one round. This is Hill here. It's Jordan and Roy versus Michelle and Bob, and it's anybody can win it. Both teams are undefeated in matches, not games, but anybody's game. Marty and Doug are waiting for the loser of this one, and the winner of that one will play the winner of this one, if that makes any sense. Michelle and Bob are doing quite well. They are the lower Fargo. The Fargos are fairly close. What's Doug? I think. Let me check actually. Yeah, Marty and Doug are 922, so they're the top Fargo. They're in the middle of the pack. Still on B side, it's one game and anybody can win, so it wasn't like it was a race where the top teams would have a chance. Things happen in a game. Doesn't matter what the team makeup is. One game is one game. A lot of things can happen. Scratch on the 8, early 8. One team can be all tied up and can never get out. The other team can have ducks. You just never know. The better team doesn't always win. It's the table layout. Okay, so Roy and Jordan are discussing this whole run out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 2 low balls made on the break. They're liking low ball. They did have a roadmap earlier and didn't get out, so still anyone's game. And there you go. There is exactly where you go. It's not over until it's over. They had a complete roadmap and did not get out. And now it's Bob and Michelle to take them down a peg, force the ultimate match between Jordan, Roy, and Doug and Martin.
So
Be
we're
nice.
final 3.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I assumed this means after we played bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. Martin back in the booth.
Yeah, I got a minute.
Oh yeah, you got this game. It's probably it's down to one table. The loser plays, and then the winner of that game plays them. Right? So who is on the loser side? Who's waiting? You guys.
Yes.
The loser of this game plays you guys.
Yep.
The winner of you guys
Second
plays the winner of
finals.
this one. Yeah. Down to the end. Da. Oh, he's gonna take high. Even it's wide open for either set. This one just makes an easier. I'd like to see Bob and Michelle win this because I have money on Marty and Doug. Charity money, but it's fun to sweat the match.
Yeah.
Okay. This is. I wonder if she played snooker back in England. I think or what? And they would have to know a rest or a bridge with their snooker player because the tables are 12 foot long. She's doing all right with it. So yeah, there you go. Now Bob can just
The 13 aside and
9. It's 9 ball.
39 aside, and then give Michelle
I'll
the.
work on my color correction next week. As a Gary's line.
He's just gonna roll forward and leave her at 12 to leave because it. Oh wow, okay,
You wanted to
forcing her to take the 11,
take the 11,
Angle.
and she really is looking for a place to park here. Right on the 3 would be nice. Definitely got to miss that 5, but Bob's skillful enough to make that thin cut on the 12 if she does crash into the 5. Because imagine the cue ball where the 5 is, the 12 would be the next shot.
Yeah.
She just has to make it, and she threads the needle all over the place. Look at that. There's why that's why they're fighting for the top of the A.
Yeah.
Shots like that.
Yeah.
She wasn't passive, or she confidently stroked that in. That's what gets you to the top of the A, and they're both good shots. Like,
Bob puts her on the 15 right now, and she makes the 15. Bob makes a 9 and stuff.
yeah.
It's an inside.
Now, Sheena was saying drawing is not her strong suit. So either way, she's drawing for the next shot, whether she's drawing from the 15 to the 9 or from the 9 to the 15.
She could just stop shot it.
Yeah.
Shot.
Uh-oh. So he was actually leaving her a follow shot,
Yeah.
if you noticed.
Yeah.
Right?
He's trying to leave it at 9.
Taking draw right out of the equation.
Equation,
Yeah. And missed the shot doing it. So here we go with Roy and Jordan, who missed 2 connect the dot runouts. 2 roadmaps they failed to read. They missed the first or second shot in a roadmap. And this is not different from those.
You probably said that about Martin and I too, though.
I have money on you guys, so I was trying
Bias.
I was totally biased.
You like
Yeah.
my little breakout there with that?
Yeah, there was a few good breakouts you guys did.
Oh, Martin made an awesome breakout with a long.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
Long shot on the foot rail. Frank it was right.
Yeah. Hit that 715 up in the corner. I remember it.
But that surprises me why Roy would try to leave that.
Roy is itchy. He's been scratching all day.
Maybe he was trying to go a little.
Jordan
further
misses
to
and
7.
Roy scratches.
Oh, nice shot.
Good recovery.
Oh, tie up. Now they have work to do.
Well, you can get on the other side of it right here with the 7.
5 first.
Nope,
Wow.
It
7.
doesn't even need to.
Oh,
You
you're
can use
right.
corner,
I'm
too.
thinking 5 first and come back for the 1 and then a 7 and a quarter.
I just like the 7 just to get on the 1 immediately.
Do you stay high or low on the 1-7 ball?
Mhm.
Because he can come off the rail and just end up near the chalk, between the chalk and the 7, or he can come underneath. Oh, that's got to go back and never. Yeah. Mercy. So now I looked at that before he shot it, and the 8 ball was actually below the 1. It could be made, and if the cue ball was between the 7 and the chalk, that 1 was makeable. Oh, it was a little closer than
Oh
that.
yeah, that was not.
It was a lot closer than that.
Yeah.
Now it opened that right up.
Yeah. Actually, no, it didn't. It now the 1 doesn't go up in the corner, and it did before.
Before it.
So he's actually, they put it in the wrong spot, but it does go in the bottom right. It did before,
Was it?
but
I don't think it would have from there.
it did go.
I don't think it would have gone. I don't know.
It would have went.
tight.
It would have went. Yeah.
A lot tighter.
Jordan with a stop.
She said she'll show you one, and it'll cost you $250 to see the other one.
Oh,
All right,
geez.
I got all this money that. Sorry, guys. The money. For the,
Yeah.
Good.
So simple drawback, and then he's got the 8. Oh no! And like I said before,
He hit that a little hard, didn't he?
like I said before, the road maps, they seem to convolute it and then move balls. Unfortunately, he moved the 8 with his hand. It would have been a different outcome.
He didn't really need to move that. He didn't need to hit it
No,
hard to
no,
move
no.
it back. He just needed to roll a little bit, and even if it bumped the 8, he'd be okay for the side or the corner.
Well, it opens. It's not a very good window, but it opens the window for Michelle and Bob because it's a combo no matter what. This is a combination shot, and then just draw over behind the 8. So you want to land between the 8 and the side rail, and just go for the combo. You will have a shot after, but they won't have one. You just draw a little bit above the 8, and then hook them on the 1 with the 8. Call the combo. Right, bottom though, bottom. Topping works too, but bottom will hook them. She's gonna put top. Looks like she's putting top in. Oh, she hit the bottom one. Oh no! You hit the ball you were trying to hide. Oh no! Unfortunately, that was not a bad shot. But really, the offensive shot, the combination, and the defensive shot, hiding behind the 8, were there. And it's really you got to take your time on that shot. I'm explaining. There's a lot going on it, especially with what happened there. And their 9 landed in the worst spot possible for a ball.
This is gonna be hard to control this ball.
Yeah, Jordan's doing good. Oh, he didn't do that good. He's left the straight in a blocked pocket. Does it nudge past there? I think he can thread the needle here.
I'm gonna play it off the 9, just a hair.
Kind of like what I did with
Yeah.
the other 8 ball credit that need.
Mm-hmm. Off the 7,
Did
yeah.
you say that was a good shot here? Tell me. you
I
said that was-
saw the ball in hand
I
to
didn't-
the 7
I
to the
didn't
8.
leave it. I didn't want to leave it for him because I thought it was gonna nick the 7.
Oh,
And he said, "No, I can get it." And I said, "Okay." Just trust, right?
yeah, it did good. You went through it. He's calling the side. It does go past it. You just got to be accurate. Just smooth it in. No pressure. Just smooth it in. There you go.
Oh,
That's the right way, though. That's the right pace.
There,
Yeah.
there you go. Bing.
Yeah, that's it though. He smoothed it right perfectly,
This is Bob. What does Bob leave for Michelle?
right where he's at, because she can just follow it and get shape on the 10.
No, Bob's shooting right now. I
Yeah.
say he comes up and leaves her a straight and side one, so you can take that 10 and make that.
Not
10 now. and give
not
her
straight in the
both.
side and angle on the side.
Shoot the 10, leave it in between both balls, and let her choose.
He parks between the side pocket and that diamond beside it, right there.
Yeah.
Now she has to be careful because she can't follow it.
Well, yeah, but still,
There might be enough little angle. She could cheat a little bit. She could cheat a little bit.
just soft. It was just.
But did she cheat a little bit? Is the question, right?
Yeah, but she's not a 400 above player. You know,
So,
she's.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Right? She could cheat a little bit and just follow it, but can she cheat a little?
He wanted to be about 4 inches higher so she could just follow no matter what and hit the
Yeah.
side rail. It wouldn't matter. But now she won't put bottom. She'll just roll this in with topping and just make it in.
Needs to be just.
She doesn't want to put bottom, and then there you go. Oh, she could cheat it. You got it, Marty.
Yeah.
You got it, Marty.
She's shooting like a 400. What are you talking about? She's in the A-side final.
As long as he doesn't leave her straight in the side.
No, I think straight besides fine. Well, yeah, you're right. Because she's, again,
Oh, little long, little bit long, little bit long.
Well,
You still cut it.
Yeah, but you got to put bottom on it to miss the side, the scratch.
Well, it depends on how much.
I think
She could still cheat it and still miss the corner, I think. But
This is scratchy. It can go straight in or it can go one rail up into a corner.
yeah, if she shoots a little thick and hits the bottom side of the corner, I think it'll come out away from that.
So you need to just hit that a little bit more lighter.
I think this is also one of the reasons why they've been doing so well is they've been really communicating about shots.
Yeah. And he's not putting pressure on her, just like do your best type of thing and it's okay.
Like if
Yeah.
you have comfortable feeling at shooting a shot and you want to shoot something I wouldn't do, then that's fine. To take the shot you're comfortable.
Look at this.
And in English,
Michelle.
killing it.
Sunday mon qui vont très bien
Make sure,
ensemble.
you,
So we play them.
make sure you save it first, right?
We have to play them.
Oh, why not?
There's hit save, and then
No, we play
we play Roy and Jordan,
Jordan.
so we're team
All
12.
right, giddy up.
Right there, yep, 12.
12.
And it's a race to 1. All right.
Alrighty, so Marty Doug, this happens to be a top shot. They're all top shots now.
Told Michelle we're coming back to play him in the final.
Okay. There you heard it. You heard it. Doug and Marty are playing Roy and Jordan. Now I gotta favor, even if I didn't have money on Doug and Marty, I would have to favor them because it stings to lose and then play right away on the B side. There's no time to reflect on what coulda, shoulda, woulda happened. So now they're just going in there with maybe a bit on tilt and a bit of regret and what should I have done? I should have did this. I should have done that. I had this. Da 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 da. Take the rear view mirror off your windshield. Open your driver's side door and throw that mirror outside. You only move forward from here. Don't look in the rear view. Go forward. You can't look back. It's gonna weigh on them a bit. It'll be a little thorn in their side, because they're going to end up with shots and it's going to remind them of how they lost. Sure, this is all for fun and stuff, but that's tournament thinking right there. And when you're sitting in your coach's corner, your chair, that's what you say to yourself. Those exact words. So here we go. This is actually $100 game. It's race to 1. I have $100 on Marty and Duck. If I win, I'm giving half to the January 9th or January fund. Different insurrection. And then Jordan and Roy win. I give $100 to Andy, who's given half of it to the same fund.
So many people don't understand what that January fund is. If I can just do a quick recap while Marty's racking his balls. With BCA, when you play one game in a year, you have to pay your fees. And their calendar year has been changed from January to December. So unfortunately, when registration was done, registration fees were not collected from the October to December. I wrote a letter, asked for dispensation, could not get it. So all new players this year have to pay There are $26 sanctioning fees twice for the October to December and then for the first of the calendar year next year. So somehow we're trying to get around that, and I have to express my extreme gratitude to Gary Sankey and Andy Kloss, who's been very generous as well. And I think there's some funds from today going towards that as well, because I just don't feel right when new players have come to ask them again for another $26 come January. So we're trying to work around that without having to, what appears to be double dipping. Once it's paid, then you're good for next year and
A whole year, yeah.
every year after that. But
Like how many new players are there? I heard over 30.
probably closer to 40.
Oh no.
Oh, ouch. Which is well over $800 that I don't think
Oh,
should
my
have
goodness.
to come out of
Yeah.
the pool league funds. So
So everybody who played last year is already paid up until December, so they didn't have to pay sanction fees
That's right.
in
if they're
the 4 months
returning,
we played. Yeah.
that's right. Anyway, we'll figure it out and we'll get it done. And I am so grateful to what I call my pool family for being so generous and so sportsmanlike to support us financially that way. Anyway, back to commentating. This is a big match, so
So it looked like Marty and Doug had a breakout. Made a ball in a break, and then on the very first shot, Doug scratches on the break. And this is another roadmap for these two players, and they have not succeeded in a roadmap yet. Out of, at least in my commentation, this is the fourth roadmap they've had, and they didn't get out. The roadmap means it's easy. You just open a map and read it. It's connect the dots. There's nothing to do. There's no breakouts. There's no big shape to get. He just pockets this and he's on the 1 or the 2. Came out a little. Why didn't he get on the 2? He got on the 2. Like, he could have easily stopped it and got in the 2 on the other side. 2 goes by the 9 ball in the bottom left corner. So this case, he's just got to stop it. Actually, the last 3 shots could have been stopped. So if he stops it here, Jordan's on the 1, can get on the 4. For the, what is that, a 4 or a 2 in the top left?
2.
Oh yeah, okay, the 4. So 2, 1, 4. But stop on 2. Jordan can almost stop on 1 or roll forward, hit the rail, and get a nice little angle to get onto the 8.
Well, worst comes to worst, if he goes too far, he still does have that option of the 2 if he can't get the 1.
But if he's overthinking, he's gonna try something like Jordan just did. Jordan got shape he didn't need to get.
Yeah.
He moved the cue ball 3 feet. He didn't need. See why move? You don't have to. You got there now,
Why would
and
we choose?
he can end up on the rail. Like if you want to end on the big long rail where the 2 chalks are, that's where he wants to be. And he's looking for there. How will
Where's it going to come
yeah.
out? Exactly.
How will Roy get to where he put his cue? He's thinking Roy will go 2 rails. Jordan's going to leave him on the long rail where the 2 chalks are.
Long rail or the
Oh,
short rail?
long rail. This is.
He
this is
pointed
what-
between.
Yeah, long rail. Don't hit it. No, that'll work. So now we can do a stop shot or draw back.
A little bit.
Yeah, just draw back an inch. Just leave him shape for the bottom left corner. And then that's it. Jordan will make that shot, right? And this is because Doug scratched on the very first shot, which they had a wide open table. I don't know why
Is
he
that
did
who
it.
you wrote that?
I believe it
Oh.
is. Yeah,
Where
yeah.
from? Funny.
Missed it? Oh, he got it. Oh, he almost got.
It's a nice corner.
Okay, so they win the 1 game. Doug made a mistake and paid for it. So it's good that they
Double check that was an ERO or not.
Okay, yeah, make sure they click their name on the. Alrighty. So Marty and Doug are out, and now they're playing the undefeated Michelle, and I believe it's a race to 3. Yes, I believe that the finals will be a race to 3 if I remember the poster correctly.
Who's that?
It's the finals, race to 3.
Which is
Michelle and Bob versus Jordan and Roy.
Race to 3. Race to 3 final. Fucking made these teams.
Actually, I gotta go down, and then I didn't save that one. Save.
Is this you?
Save. No, I'm over here.
No, no.
Now I'm gonna go here. And then bing.
Oh, it's whatever.
And then
Great break, eh?
bing.
It's just open.
Like Gary says, a roadmap.
Oh yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why he drew it, but he was trying to give me like get cherry shape on the side with it or something. I don't know. It's fine. That's what happens in race to one, right? One little mistake and it just can cost you.
And they got that roadmap finally.
Because we
Yeah.
clearly we're calling low there. It's like I looked at he's like, what do you want? I'm like low ball. Day 7. I'm thinking he's gonna follow it. Just leave me a couple shots, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate. You guys were the strongest team here. But in one game, shit happens, right?
I think if we did this again, I think I would change it. So once you're in the money, I think it would be a bigger race again on the B
Yeah.
in the money, like third and second, and a bigger race on the final.
It went pretty quick. The one game thing really goes fast, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And
If you could break down the money, I'd like to put it on the board so everybody can see it. And once again, I'd just like to shout out to Next Level Pool, Martin Raymond, for hosting. A huge benefit to the Annavets Angel Tree.
Mhm.
And I certainly appreciate all you do for our pool family.
Really had to do it. So
He's trying to get to heaven, people, and he's not getting there. Yeah.
So you know,
Sweet.
that
Okay.
is
Back on the air. First break. Race to 3. They know it's race to 3, right?
yeah, I told them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's looking like no, it looks like Jordan. Left hand.
no, Jordan's wearing shorts. Oh, he is wearing shorts. That is Jordan.
Okay, so Jordan breaks. Roy did they make it? They did make a ball. So I'm now rooting for the underdogs, which would be Bob and Michelle.
Yeah, I'm thinking of math here. Hold on.
So I do get to watch it live. It's on stream, but here we are. This is it. I'm definitely rooting for the underdogs, Bob and Michelle. Bob gets first crack. So that was so. If you notice, if I'm not mistaken, that was a wooden rack break, which doesn't break as well as the template rack. Oh, he didn't want to leave her that. That's unfortunate. She does have a 2 on the side, which I'm assuming she'll take. And then the 4 would be next. So 2.
Where either one of us could have thrown, and it just didn't happen to work out. So it is a thing where
Oh no, she missed it. But did leave him a shot on that 4 if she did make it. Would have been a little bit higher. Let's see how Jordan and Roy figure this out. There's a cluster.
everybody out of here. We're gonna talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you here for 1 second.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Just want to say, really appreciate Gary stepping in when I gotta go play like 6 games in a row.
Yeah, no problem. So if they can get into this cluster right away, then they're doing pretty good. The only problem with that shot is once you make the 11 in the corner, it kind of bumps this 9 down. And you want to kind of either bump it down to like here or bump it high enough to make it out of trouble. Let's see where that 9 goes. If it moves at all. Yeah, nice one. That's a good shot. So it is out of trouble. And if he lands, if they got a huge window here to land on that 9, which they can from the 14. Oh, that's going to be a bit of a problem now. It does give it this new pocket, but as you can see, there is no bottom shape here to get the 9. They have to now get high for the 9 or low down here, which I don't think they can do with this 14. They're gonna have to go high. So for the 9, they have to land in a kind of line here. Oh, does it go right now? That'd be great. Stop shot, and they get out. Nice. Okay, so it's 14, little drawback for the 13. So once he makes the 13 here, the cue ball can just come right here. Right? See where he's pointing? Yeah. They're both agreeing that that's the spot for the cue ball. He can either draw up there or I like the draw, but the follow is fine too. The follow is actually a little bit better. It's better because if he comes too far, he has shots up high and cuts, right? Whereas if he just draws up, he kind of hooks these 2 balls. So follow is a little bit better, right?
Put it top on
Oh, there you go. Too much.
himself.
Too much of a good thing.
A partner that did that to me.
Oh man, yeah.
No wonder Regine didn't want to show up.
Yeah, might have had me for a partner. Hooking you every shot. Oh man. There's a shot here. There's always a shot.
Yeah.
So he can just go for the 15. It's probably a little bit of spin, miss that and hit the 15. And call it, of course. You have to call it.
See, me as a new player, I bank it off this end rail
This way down.
as a no shot.
Right.
I've got, there's 2 options there. If you miss one, you
Yeah.
can't get it.
If you come short, you might be able to click the 15. He's doing what you're thinking. You're
That's
reading from the same book.
That
Yeah.
scares me.
Foul. Left the measuring device on the table.
He's measuring though. He's walking away.
Foul.
He's getting a rake. But yes, I wouldn't have done that. Carry it with you.
Yeah. Believe it or not, in some players they play lawyer ball, and they will call you on that in Vegas. They will call you on that.
Even though it's over the rail, it's not actually laying on the table.
So he's going for, I don't know if he made a call. The corner is a good call, so is a side pocket. Just a hit would be, oh man, what did he do?
Scratch.
He is scratched so much today. Well, look what he got. Look what kind of luck he got there. Like he may have scratched. This is what I tell my partner. I tell her to leave. Yeah, exactly. Leave it right here. Just shoot the one out and draw back to here. That's even the 4. I don't like the 4 for the specific reason that you're sending it over here into trouble. She's gonna just leave it here with this wall of, it's better to shoot even if you call it just a shot and shoot that aside and then just get right here.
Why not take the 6 down the rail?
Because the 8 has to be figured out. She could have shot this one into this 8 and left it right here. Solves 2 problems, the 8 and this. Right? It's too late. It's over now. So she didn't subscribe to his point of view by leaving them hooked and getting ball in hand.
She might have been concerned about that double hit though. That's pretty tight there.
Yeah.
And you got to practice not hitting that double hit.
I used to.
Apparently you should go back to it.
I will go back to it now.
There you go. Nice breakout.
Not much for Michelle on the leave.
She
I-
one going far corner.
the shot is actually just roll this here, and this goes off. So you end up with a cue ball here and a 6 ball here. Bob is actually pointing that out. So this is the cue ball, the C, and this is the number 6. That's the shot. Now he's told her, but
She listen,
it's actually harder. It's very hard to do. It's a very soft shot.
especially on this table.
Yeah, it's very soft and it's easier said than done. She got it almost. She got 2 out of 3, meaning she's got these balls he can't hit, so he has to go for this thin cut. Yeah, he's potty. Oh, he breaks
Look at
that
that.
out. Wow, could you ask? You couldn't ask for anything more.
Well, he didn't leave Roy too well.
Well, this goes straight in the side, but
Does
the cue ball pulls this way. So what you want to do is put a bit of bottom on it, so it heads this way, and the bottom back down here. He's looking at whether it goes by the 6 down, so he can just make this ball and then kind of just roll up to here. But a confident shooter just shoots this way, leaves it here. The cue ball would be about there. See what he does.
The should go by to get the 13.
It goes, the 13 goes in the bottom right, yeah. I shoot with this with bottom and then go for the side pocket shape.
He's going for a side now.
He's rolling forward. He's going, yeah, that works too. Not, yeah, that'll do. He just has to roll it now and just not hook him like this. If he stays above that line, he'll have his partner will have a shot. And this 13 will just drop in. No power to it. Yeah. Now, he's below the line. He's below the line. Did he nudge that one enough for him to thin cut this in?
Yeah.
Looks like he
Get
did.
right.
Looks like he did. Good shot. Yeah. Nice
There you
out.
go.
Nice out. Race to 3. This is the finals.
13-4 there.
Okay. What is the prize breakdown anyway? What was first?
For first place, 140 for second,
Oh my goodness.
for third.
I would have tried if I knew those prices.
Well, I would have hoped you would have tried if it was for nothing.
Some players making obscene gestures on the glass.
Rob's laughing at me sitting here doing commentary. I'm asking legitimate questions. Now he's picking his nose and flicking at me.
So this is one race. There's no Roy and Jordan will not have to beat them twice in a actual double knockout. It's one longer race, and whoever wins this race wins the tournament. Yeah, some tournaments run true double knockout where, say, Roy and Jordan would have to beat Bob and Michelle twice. This is not the case. It's just one bit longer race. It is for fun and charity, so we're not too serious. Although some players did take it over seriously than I thought, but I didn't. $240 is pretty good chicken scratch for just before Christmas, so I can't blame him for that. We did.
Do you think before that money could have gone? He tried.
So, a lot of cluster here. Lots of work to do. Maybe Bob feels that's not their forte. And truth be known, it's always better to let the weaker player break. If they make a ball, the top player can decipher which set to take and which ball to take. Generally, the weaker player will leave clusters like this, and it's not over because it's a big break and all the balls are wide open. So for tournament players in Scotch doubles, it's always better to let the weaker player break. And I don't know why they're not using a magic rack.
Thought you were just being a gentleman by letting me.
No.
Break.
No.
No, I'm just the weaker player.
Yeah. And you broke awesome. There was never a big wide open break. And when you made a ball, we had a shot, which was great. That's exactly what you want on a break.
You got up early this morning and practiced my break
Yeah.
before I got here.
We almost ran out of table. We were so close.
Until you fucking hooked me. I mean, pardon me.
Yeah.
hooked me.
Well, we needed just a smidget of luck on that break. I got the break out, but I froze to the ball I was breaking her out from, unfortunately.
Like I said, luck is a 4-letter word.
Yeah. We were close. We weren't too far from the fun.
Oh well.
Top fun.
It was good fun. It was great fun.
And 24 kids get toys.
Awesome. That is so cool.
Okay, let's
I don't
and I got to talk to people I didn't know who's, I went actually a little bit on my way to talk to people I hadn't recognized from teams and such. I only played them once so far, so I actually went over, sat and talked to them. Hey, how's it going? Da, da, da. And they were asking me stuff about leagues and such. So it was fun. It was a good get together. Because in league you don't get to talk to their team as much. You're like, okay, we got to beat these guys. How are we going to do it?
And the nice thing is having 2 tables here, you've got 4 teams on a league night, and at Anavets, you've got 4 teams on a league night. But if you're at the 2 pubs that we play at, then you're only 2 teams, and you're only going to play each team twice, once before the break and once after the break. So, it's you don't get to see people that
No.
much. We've been talking about voting or putting in some kind of a award for sportsmanship, whether it be an individual or a team, and it's very difficult when you only play each team twice. So I'd still like to see that happen, because that's been my big push since being handed the reins. For me, it's a night out. It's a social night, lots of fun. None of us are being paid millions of dollars to play, so
No, sportsmanship makes the game more fun, and it perpetuates the game in a positive light, which is, we're not, like you said, we're not playing for, I do want to win, don't get me wrong, but I won't do anything detrimental to my game just to win. I'd rather call a foul on myself than, if they didn't see it, I'm just going to play it through. That's not the best pool. Oh, look at this shot.
oh wow. That a boy.
Nice.
I like that combo. I saw that, but
Wow.
you got to be confident to do that. Rob was trying to teach me how to hold the cue to do a jump shot, but you know what? My hands just aren't big enough to get that big long draw to, bang down on that cue. There's a real technique to it, I know, but
Do you stick your elbow in your side? That's one.
yeah, but look at how I have no.
Oh no. It's a floating bridge. You stick your elbow into your ribs, and then as long as your stroking arm is 90 degrees at contact, you're good.
Oh, so I don't have to actually touch the table. Like
Nope.
jump off.
Nope.
Okay, well there you go.
In fact, Mason, when he can touch a table, doesn't touch it. So there's action on the other table. You may hear some roaring and such. It's just a number of players that are stuck around and going to eat some treats. There was a gingerbread house I saw.
Well, it was a gingerbread table, actually.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Did you not notice it?
No, I've been in here.
Did?
Oh, no way. A gingerbread pool table. Oh, man.
That's what I spent my afternoon doing
Oh,
yesterday.
my God. I didn't even see it. Didn't even see it. I haven't had any snacks yet.
Going back to Mason, I have to say he's another one of those people that I rely on for his expertise and many, many years of promoting the game, and one of the best sportsmen that I found here in Chilliwack. And, he's given me some pointers, given me some drills that I work on and curse him for it. But I am so blessed to be surrounded by the people that love this game.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So first opportunity, not even a golden opportunity for Bob and Michelle. This shot is nick the 6 and freeze up to the 8 and 15. If it's Bob's shot, that's exactly what he's going to do. If Michelle is doing it, he's going to ask her to just disturb those 3 balls and leave it tight to the 8 or the 15. You just have to just disturb them a bit, because nothing's happening with them right now.
Let's hope the adrenaline doesn't take
Oh,
over.
that's fine too. Doesn't help the 1, 2, 6 a little harder. She can come over, and then I think there's a lot of ball to be played anyway. That was a good shot. They're not making a shot here. Possibly a bank, but it's low percent. And if Jordan pulls it off, it's a good shot. He already just pulled off a great shot already. So Bob's gonna play a safety here because he can't get out. Actually, he could shoot the 3 with right spin and hit those 3. Can he do it with a 5? 5 with left or 3 with right?
He's gonna try that.
Yeah, I guess this is all right. He's
That's
going,
5.
yeah, it's the 5. 3's up top.
Yeah, those colors are so close.
He's going lots left to hit that 6 ball. Nailed it.
Oh, beautiful.
Nailed it. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So she can just follow forward or draw a bit. They're on their way. I don't know, to the washroom again.
Not a girl. Not a girl. She seems to be keeping her nerves under control.
So what do you like here? Does that 6 go by the 8?
I think so.
If the 6 goes by the 8, you'll probably leave her.
Do that for the 1.
Yeah, you'll probably leave her for the 1. Oh,
Where's he going with that? He is? That's been a great pairing, Bob and Michelle.
oh, awesome. I'm so happy that Michelle is shooting well. It's going to give her a boost that she really needs because
Oh, hell, she's been shooting well for a long time. She doesn't need any more boost. But that could be a mistake.
that's a mistake. Yeah, I think Roy's going to take that.
15?
Take
15 or the 10?
No, he'll take the 11. Stop it there.
The 11's got a couple of options.
Yeah, but it's kind of right there for
10.
the side, and all he needs to do is hold it, and then Jordan can, as long as he holds just past. Yeah, that's good. Jordan can cheat that pocket a little bit, come off the rail.
These two as a pair have been interesting because they're both stubborn.
Oh, very stubborn. Yeah. Yeah, I think Jordan's just gonna roll that, cheat the pocket a little bit, and roll it.
Little
Oh
draw?
no, he's got a little bit of a draw. Okay, a little bit more draw than I think he wanted. But
Right,
I think
although, where are
No.
you going to put that cue ball to get on the 8?
that's
That's a nasty angle.
it's not a hard hit. It's just a small stop shot draw, and the cue ball will automatically come straight over for the 8.
Yeah, but he's got to hit it light enough that he's not going to go right across the table. See, that was
He
not.
tried the roll, which
You probably cut that in the bottom corner.
might have
Yeah,
been a little bit of a mistake, but
safest without the scratch.
oh, that's a good shot. Really good shot.
Okay, come on, Michelle and Bob. Let's put it back where you need to put it.
I always like those hill.
Oh, I know. I want to
back
see a good
here,
match.
and
But look at Fargo's. I mean, that's a good spread, 85 points.
it's a very good spread. Eh?
Oh, shit.
Pardon me.
Shoot, he said.
Well, I said shoot.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't learned to play with all your bits and pieces.
Yeah, well, you'll learn.
What is this? What is
Give me
this?
drinks, you'll learn.
Can we get rid of this stuff?
On YouTube. It's just a lot.
Yeah, I know. Can you tell anywhere on here how many live people you have, or we got nobody watching that's interested?
What do you mean? 5 people watching. right
Where?
now.
Where do you
Sit
see that?
down here?
Oh,
A little
okay, I've been looking all over the place for that.
It'll tell you 2 on YouTube, 3 on Facebook.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So there's people listening to you. for a change.
I know, I did drop the F-bomb, I'm so sorry, but I'm sure it's been bleeded. Oh, you rolled that one. Put it back.
But he was placing a ball in hand, so technically that's a foul. Because your hand becomes an extension of the cue ball.
This is true.
So that should be called a foul, but they don't know.
That's no,
So they're still running their rules.
I didn't get my rule of the week out this week,
Say that.
but so here's an interesting thing that happened both in tournament play that Rob and I run and in league play the same week. And it was a matter of somebody not asking permission to pick up the ball where they thought it was a ball in hand.
Right. Now you do.
No.
I mean, it's, you
No.
don't have to.
No, BCA rules have now stated you do not need permission.
Yeah. But you should. I think it's just a courtesy
I
thing.
think it's a good etiquette. I think it's great practice because you really don't want to pick up ball in hand if it turns out not to be.
Right.
But there again, you need to have somebody watching your match. When you are playing somebody, you need to have a second pair of eyes to back you up.
Because,
It has disturbed me that to the point of where I have not posted that rule because I really would like to see the etiquette continue where you ask your opponent, is that ball in hand? That was a push shot. Anyway,
that's good. You would-
I am going to
that was
write
good.
to the powers that be and ask if this is truly what they want.
Well, I think it's that it shouldn't. Well,
Page 90 at the bottom, it tells
what's
you.
funny though. What's funny is that you don't have to ask to pick up the ball, but if there's a discrepancy, it goes to the shooter. So
Well, that's
now you've already
point.
picked it up, and
I
now
know.
if there's a discrepancy, you've given them ball in hand.
if the shooter doesn't think there was a ball in hand, it's a foul. You have to give it back again.
Yeah, right.
And now you, as the shooter,
So I
have ball in
think
hand.
it's just smart, like a safe cover your ass, right? It's a safe play to ask.
And as
Let
a
them do it.
shooter,
And if not, then you can get somebody in and say, "Here's what happened. Is that a foul?"
there have been times when I haven't realized it's been a ball in hand until it's been brought to my attention. It was like, oh yeah,
Yeah. Well, sometimes like you don't notice. Oh, I didn't hit a rail.
exactly.
Kick a ball and
Yeah.
it traveled 10 feet, but it didn't hit a rail.
Yeah.
Right. Or went the whole length of the table.
So that's my dilemma this week.
Gary's caught me on a few of those when we've been playing. Is that I do like a long kick and then not hit a rail and didn't realize. I was well, the cue ball traveled so far, I didn't even think that was a thing. But yeah, it's still. I mean, of course, it's still a thing.
Unless your ball goes
My
down,
brain
it's
was
fine.
not like thinking
Exactly.
that was going to be an issue.
Well, a bit of a cluster here at this end, isn't there?
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's a hill match.
It's not a hill match. It's
It's
2
not
nothing.
hill. Yeah, no, but they're in the hill.
Oh, true enough. Sorry. Stand corrected.
So you don't want it to just walk away with it. You want it to be a little bit of a grind.
I thought it would be a bit closer.
Well, there's still time for that.
I always go for the underdog, but you know, Michelle and Bob are probably my favorites to win.
Yep.
Apart from you and Doug, you've been knocked out now, so now I have to pick a new favorite.
Yeah. Well, Doug got knocked out. I just got knocked out with him.
I like that attitude. Crack me up. There's a little combo. 13 in the end.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but that might. It's hard to tell if that's actually wired to go or not. It might
It's
be
not
like-
wired, but
But it's hard to. If there's not a lot of space, they're not. I don't think they're frozen.
nope. No,
It's
there's
just a little
space
wiggle,
there.
little wiggle room. But he's going to send that 15 into the 9, and that 9's going to move up into the 2, and he's going to fuck up a ball. He hits this the wrong way. Swatches. Okay, so he's good. Well,
Well, I thought he was going to
go
look
ahead.
for the
Maybe he's
10.
not.
Can
I
you
thought,
get
I
it?
thought he had the
Oh,
juice out
maybe he's got it.
from this angle. I thought he would have crashed that 15.
There you go.
But well, it's a draw. Just
Well, they're not hesitating on what ball they're taking, that's for sure.
draw
Not
up.
that
Yeah.
they have a plan, but
There you
they're
go, same thing.
leaving each other really
He's gonna do
well.
the same thing. Draw
Yeah.
again for the 9,
Yeah.
and then it's really going to be leaving on the 10. Jordan might overhit this. He does. No, that's good. Yeah, as Gary was talking about their game earlier, they were missing a few tic-tac-toe kind of
Yeah.
runouts that they had, but they found it in our game clearly, and it's it's all the break. I made an amazing break, and They took advantage.
You know, it's different looking at it from this angle than it is standing over the table.
A little longer than it needed to be, but you can just roll it forward for 8 ball in the corner.
Nice little stop
Should
shot.
be-
The
Should be out. No, stop. Just a little roll it forward.
mm,
Just a little roll. I mean, stop's fine too. Like that's not. Just roll. Oh,
that was probably not
just
what
a
he
little
wanted.
roll. Yeah, you gave that a little.
That's why I
That-
figured a
that's
stop
an
shot would have been
That's an
better.
overhit I was thinking was going to happen 2 shots ago. Right? So he can still make this. It still goes. He's going to play a little top. And that's fine. Yeah, I don't expect Roy to miss the shot. And even if he does, he should play his pocket weight, so it sits in the pocket and takes away from the 1 and the 2. Well, the 1 and the 4. I think he makes this.
One eye. It's looking one eye. And he misses. Oh, he's gonna sink her. Oh, that's a foul. Although they got ball in hand anyway.
Yeah, like catching the moving ball, including going to a pocket.
That's right.
But it's already a foul anyway,
I know.
typically, so it's like, like. It was kind of a stupid.
It's
move
not
to
going to
happen.
disturb any balls from there. So
So here comes the safety. He's gonna open this up, freeze him on the 4 if he can. I think is the plan. He might go for the bank. Say F it. He might just go for the bank and try and leave the 2 up the rim. He might, 'cause this might be a do or
that
die.
is in such a perfect position.
Well,
You don't want to hit that 4.
if he banks this side
Yeah.
and he leaves it the 2 up the rim, then they can be out.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna make the 5.
4. Put the
4.
4.
The 4. Sorry, did I say 2?
You said 2.
Yeah. The 2 times 2 ball.
Yeah. Look at their multiplying. I would see. I would worry about that. That was not.
No, but that's now.
That's not nice. Well,
You want to be on the bottom of that
Yeah.
to shoot it up the rim.
well, she take that. Is that the 3 in the edge?
So she's the 5.
5. Colors are hard to distinguish. That's why the 2 and the 4 get so.
So I think she just shoot the 5 and then try and leave him. If he has to make a bank, then he has to make a bank. He's thinking probably leave it safe. He's gonna leave.
What
They're
is
gonna have
he
to play a long kick, right? Like a long bank kick to the 8. But the 8 where it's sitting that's a huge amount of space they can hit because they can play it off the rail by quite a bit. So and if she overhits this,
But
they
if-
just get a straight in 8. So I think she should just go for the 5. I think it's like kind of a do or die. Or if they're gonna play safe, shoot the 5 now and let Bob shoot the 4 into the 8, where they can't even hit the 8 without a ball in hand, and it'll be a stalemate, and they'll have to play again. So that stalemate, playing for the stalemate right now is a good play.
Yeah.
You freeze that on the 8, where they cannot actually get the cue ball past it. They can't shoot it, right? And I was gonna say that
What's she gonna do here? What's he telling her to do? Or coaching her to do? Or teammating? That 8 is such an tenuous place. That cue ball just has to,
I should cross bank a corner, but
Well, I'm wondering if that's what he's intimating at because
it's probably giving her options.
whatever she's more comfortable with. Leave him with the hard shot. That'll go. Oh no!
I mean, I think that was the do or die shot. Leave him the bank or the stalemate shot. Just make a 5 and let him do it. So now I think they should be out.
This is it. What's that? $10?
Fees.
Yeah, it's swords fees.
The $10?
More.
All right. So that's it. That's the game. That's the finals.
That's your money. That
Okay. Okay.
All right.
goes in your.
Right.
I know.
Well, guys, hey.
Thank you.
All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. Good match, good finish. Jordan and Roy coming back on the B side to take it 3-0. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and then she made. Oh, like,
Sewers.
yeah. So so you look at hindsight. Oh, I should have taken the other shot, but maybe it wouldn't have worked out anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. It was a blast. I look forward to bringing all these presents to Anovitz tomorrow. And so the prizes paid out $240 for first, $140 for second, $100 for third. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and hopefully we'll be doing this again soon. I'd like to make this an annual event. Next time, I think we'll step it up a notch with maybe some trophies, stuff like that. But I couldn't even get a call back from some of the trophy places in town, so it was a little rough. But I did try to do some of that stuff this year, but it's all right. It gives us room to improve, make something better. And clearly we ran on time, so maybe we have a bit more time to add more people and stuff like that. So